This is the SML Podcast.
Yeah, because this is going to be one of those, it's a very special episode of the podcast.
Yes, it's extremely, like...
You mean like those old 80s TV shows where, like, you know, we learn something at the end, like, there's no hope in dope, or...
The more you know...
G.I. Joe.
I think it's more like, you know, Lassie finds Timmy.
Cool.
Or Timmy
that was
finds
every damn episode. It was him or, like, some diabetic
Exactly.
that fell
There's
down the well.
always some kind of moral...
Fuck Lassie. What's
learning.
up, everyone? This is the SML Podcast.
Moral learning.
I am fucking on Dilaudid.
I'm Chris.
They gave me a name when I was on it once. I don't remember what the hell
Yeah,
it
you're
was.
Sweatpants. We have two guests this week from the old days when we were still small, medium, large. We got Sweatpants back, Jacob Garner.
And medium. I'm
And
still medium.
Old school medium. Boge.
Old school medium.
Old school medium. What?
Two in a row.
So Boge,
Yeah.
I think Boge's been on the show more than Tim.
It's official now.
Yeah.
This year, Boge has been on more than Tim.
I don't think Tim's coming back.
It's okay.
So
He left a Wii U at my house, and I've been playing Mario Kart. So
Lucky.
So
it's awesome. It's
we have a show. So it's E3 week.
Fat Lord.
I just had back surgery, and we are doing our show live in my hospital room,
That's why it sounds like we're recording in a cave.
and that's why I am fucked up on Dilaudid.
Oh, shit.
Joe, what's your hotel? Or what's your room?
Oh, my room number 469. LOL.
Well,
Seriously,
and this is
it's
episode 70 almost. We were
I think
close.
it's 71.
Are we?
Oh no, this is 70.
Yeah, because the last one was
Last week
69.
was 69. And we never made a joke about it.
Nope, just in the title for the YouTube upload, and that was it.
So,
Missed
E3.
opportunities.
E3, or should we do the emails first before E3?
Let's do the emails first.
Emails
because
are gonna fucking...
I want to get them out of the way so we can talk more E3.
We have 3 emails this week. First one, by the way, the smlpodcast@gmail.com, which we never say enough.
Nope.
First one is from Jesus, who I believe meant to send this last week to go with his previous email. He says, just caught your story about how your story mode dungeon went foobar, Final Fantasy 14, where things got fucked up when I was tanking. And speaking as someone who's had extensive MMO experience across multiple notable MMOs, despite never having played Final Fantasy 14, it sounded like your group needed to get their shit together, and the guy presuming to tell you how to play / build your pally can choke on a bag of dicks. As someone who has played a tank, there's only so much you can do when your DPS, the players who specialize in damage per second, go tripping balls crazy attacking everything under the sun instead of systematically focusing or crowd controlling priority targets in an efficient order. I can't believe I'm reading these.
Yeah, you're doing good.
Yeah, I'm really surprised.
Yeah.
Don't like reading them, but on drugs too.
Like, who knows?
Like, one eye is like half closed as I'm reading these too.
I'm on drugs too. It's cool.
Yeah, but I'm allowed to be on these.
It's true. So true.
Don't sweat it, bro. You fought the good fight, despite what some jackasses believe. Tanking can be a tough and extremely thankless job, kind of like healing. No one gives a shit as long as they're alive, but the moment someone takes a dive as a result of their own stupidity, cue the nerd-raging shitstorm for the guy who was busy healing more important party members who weren't being fucktards. Brush it off and keep rocking that paladin. If anyone gives you shit, call them out for not having the balls to roll a tanking class, or tell them you're off your game because you had to tank their mom last night.
That was good. I like it.
Thank you, Ian. You are the best way to start an episode.
Yep, that was actually like one of the strongest starts we've ever had.
Yeah, next one from Randall Drew. Good old Randall. With Beyond Mode 7, and still hasn't come on our show.
No.
He's a dickhead.
Because he has better things to do.
Like what?
Like anything.
Like, make a living.
Yeah, pretty much. So the title is X-Bone. He says, I think you hit the nail on the head, Joe. First impressions matter, and when Xbox and Sony made their first impressions at last year's E3, TV, Sports TV, I got prematurely soured on the systems. The price point for them is also extremely prohibitive at the outset, and I'm not even sure the costs have come down at all that much yet, which PS4 didn't drop at all.
No.
I'll admit I'm very late to every game party. I wait until it's more affordable. I took several years to get a Wii. I didn't get a 360 until Final Fantasy 13. Poor son of a bitch.
Wow.
That's terrible.
A year or two to grab a DS and 3DS. Picked up my PS2 used and a GameCube near the end of its life cycle back in the day. That said, I've seen a lot of games I do want to play on the newer systems, especially recently, as you've said. Microsoft and Nintendo specifically have gone games since launch. All right, yeah, didn't process that
Yeah, no,
first.
it's a weird sentence.
Yeah.
I got you.
Bravo for them. Let's hope they keep doing that, but until I could afford it, like Chris, I have no plan to get a new gen system. Oh, and your constant bashing of the PS4 has me basically never wanting to buy it. Thanks for that.
Well,
So,
yeah.
I've done some good by
Good job, Joe.
talking about how shitty my PS4 has been.
All 4 of them.
Although I posted about this on Save Continue, where they announced the Destiny bundle coming out this fall. What the hell's my opening sentence? I think it was, I've been through 4 systems already due to multiple system errors, but I think I already found my 5th one. Because it's a white system with a white controller, and it looks pretty nice.
Oh, sweet.
We'll get to that.
Yeah. We will do the E3 roundup right after this final email from...
And this announcement over the intercom.
Yes.
Did that pick up?
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, awesome.
Awesome.
So this one is from Joe Stratman, otherwise known as Henry Jones.
Oh, cool.
He says, "Hi, sexy Molten Lava podcast.
Damn Skippy.
Due to a very late Christmas gift, I was recently able to pick up 3 months of PlayStation Plus."
Wait, hold on. It's almost... We're in June.
Yeah.
They're half a year late. Like, essentially, like, they could have counted it for last Christmas or an early one for this Christmas, and it would have been fine. Like...
It might be something where, like, it was at his parents' house or something, and he just never got to visit or something. I don't know. He got a gift.
Post office.
He got a gift. He got a gift.
I got it.
We'll just ignore the whole Christmas thing.
Okay.
Due to a gift I got, I was able to pick up 3 months of PlayStation Plus. At around the same time, I was able to get a few extremely cheap. months of Xbox Live. To be honest, aside from Saints Row, the Xbox Live games were of little interest to me. I had Hitman Absolution, which I didn't care about. Elysium, I think he meant Dust.
Dust, yeah.
Yeah.
Elysium, well, it's Elysium too.
Yeah, but it's Dust, which I didn't care about. How do you not care about that game?
Even my wife likes Dust.
Dust is
She
fucking
actually beat it
incredible.
before I did.
Maybe I should go home and play it. I downloaded it, but
It's a great game.
Yeah,
it really
is.
And it, which I got lost in the email. Oh, and Deadlight, which I played a little of, and it's better. It's a better game in the style of the old games Out of This World and Flashback than the actual Flashback remake. But that's another zombie apocalypse story, and I'm done with those. With PlayStation Plus, I've had Uncharted 3, Tomb Raider, Remember Me, Brothers, Borderlands 2, Gravity Rush, Lone Survivor Director's Cut, the Mickey Mouse, Castle of Illusion remake, with the PlayStation Plus exclusive of including the Genesis game, which that wasn't a PlayStation Plus exclusive, that was a pre-order exclusive, and I'm pissed that they gave that out, because I pre-ordered it.
Yeah.
I deserve it. You don't. Fuck you, Henry Jones.
Strong words.
you heard it here, folks.
Puppeteer, and a few other games of similar quality. These are all good to great titles I had interest in and enjoyed immensely. This doesn't even include Arkham City, which I already owned. If you're asking me in my admitted small time with both, what wins, PlayStation Plus wins hands down, even with reduced output. See, that's the issue I was making last week, is he just got PlayStation Plus and he got a truckload of games.
Right. Now you can't.
Well, it's phasing out, but once all the games phase out, I think in July, you're only going to get 2 games.
Right.
So if he signed up for PlayStation Plus in July, he'll get 2 games.
Just like you would on Xbox.
And his story would be different.
Yes.
Yeah. So,
but as it stands right now...
Yeah, but does he get to keep them after he's done with his PS Plus subscription?
No.
Did they ever change that? All right, so then he gets rid of it, they go away, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
not like the Xbox ones, because some of
the Xbox 360
360 ones.
Yeah,
the 360 ones, they're yours.
Yeah.
right. Whoa.
Xbox One, you need to keep a active subscription.
Yeah, because like right now, like I fixed up an Xbox for myself. I started re-downloading some of the stuff that I had, and I noticed one of them was Halo 3, which was one of the ones that I got while I still had gold.
Yep.
I was able to install it, even though I don't have a gold right now. I was able to install it onto my hard drive, and I can play it freely as I wish.
Yeah, that's been the best thing about games with gold.
Yep.
The game selection hasn't been fantastic.
Halo 3 is pretty
they're
solid.
yours.
Yeah.
They're solid
Halo
games.
3 is good, but
They're all games from
Dark Souls.
2007 and on.
Dark
Yeah,
Souls.
and there
I'm
has
just
been-
getting to Sleeping Dogs right now.
There has been a couple good releases.
yeah, there's
Yeah.
been some good releases,
Yeah.
but they're much older than a lot of the stuff on PlayStation Plus.
Yeah, which arguably
But
could
that's-
change. That's
that's-
something that could,
That's a
easily be
conversation
tweaked.
for a different day, though.
Exactly, yeah.
He continues on, which brings me to the last 2 months of PlayStation Plus. I know some gamers have been massively pissed about the addition of 2 sports games lately, especially with the reduced number of games offered. As a person who both really enjoys sports games and yet despises what they've become in modern times, with things like Madden being the exact same game every year
Madden,
and still
man.
selling millions, I can tell you that they've picked the 2 best choices as far as sports titles. Pro Evolution Soccer 2014 probably won't get much interest from an American audience since it's soccer and lacks all-American teams beyond the national squad, but it's well worth a look. It's like the Super Nintendo sports games of my youth where they don't have all the licenses and there are some cut corners, but damn if the core gameplay isn't so completely solid and addicting that it makes things like the obviously fake replacement teams with horrible logos charming.
Those are some of the most like entertaining things about like those off-branded football and basketball, and like you're like, well, that's obviously this team, but they had to make it look different or change the name and make it like something really silly because like copyright and shit.
Yeah. Either way, I've never been into soccer games, so he could like it as much as he wants, but I will never care.
Yeah, there's a lot of people that are really like fanatic about like FIFA and stuff like that.
There was a soccer game I really enjoyed, Super Mario Strikers.
I didn't get to try that yet.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I want to play that.
I think the GameCube version was better than the Wii version.
Mm-hmm.
But it's still friggin' awesome. He says, as for NBA 2K14, let's put it this way. Pro basketball is my least liked major sport, and I rarely have interest in playing anything involving it other than NBA Jam on Fire Edition. And this game is the absolute pinnacle of what sports games want to be. The gameplay gets the sport absolutely accurate while still being fun. The commentary is varied and constantly has different things to say about players, teams, and their performances. The creative character is by far the finest and most involving, save maybe MLB Power Pros, which was a baseball RPG. Your character goes through the draft like an actual player, gets a Twitter account where ignorant fans spout off shit about him, and he goes through the press conferences, though my character has the Rick Astley effect of an undersized white man sounding like a large black man. Even the licensed music has quality songs you've never heard of, though it also has blurred lines.
I love blurred lines.
I understand
That's my
people
jam.
who hate sports games, but for those who have little interest in them, this is one of the best, which... I'll give him credit. I haven't played it. I've heard a lot of good about it, but if he's given it an endorsement, maybe I'll give it a shot.
I know full well if you're going to get a basketball game, you're going to get 2K14.
Yeah.
Like, that's just, period, that's what you want.
Isn't that the only basketball game out there?
No, Live came out.
Live came out and it's garbage.
Holy shit, what happened to your arm?
Oh, I had an accident with my dog.
Nice. You're a dickhead.
It was a retractable leash, so it's like a wire thing.
Yeah, and it just...
And then he met a bigger dog, and of course my dog has a Napoleon complex, and so he tried going after the dog because he needs to smell everything's butthole.
That's a dog.
Nice.
Right, and well, yeah, but like I'll get to squirrels later. But anyways, so like I'm trying to pull him back, and so I grab part of the leash with my hand and then try to wrap it around this to pull him back, and end up getting completely cut across that, and then I had blisters all across my fingers because that was really.
So in essence, your dog just cut a bitch.
Yeah.
Yes. That was very well thought out. I'm actually impressed.
That's exactly correct.
Henry continues, that's all I really wanted to add to the conversation, except that Mario Kart 8 is fucking fantastic.
It really is. It's so good.
Within 2 hours of getting it, the game had me in bed sharing a cigarette with it. It's that damn smooth. I'm also happy with Luigi's portrayal of a stone-cold bastard on the road.
It's so good.
As it properly mirrors my actual road rage. Oh, to have a red shell in the real world. I hope Joe's back surgery goes well and all is well with everyone else. I'll hang up and listen now. Joe Henry Jones Stratman. Back surgery did go well, apparently. They said that everything looks good. I'm fairly mobile, but very.
Yeah, you got up and walked around
sore.
already.
I took some stairs before too, so I'm
nice.
I'm mobile. I could walk around, but it's very sore.
Oh, I would imagine. Yeah, it took me a while to even just like move my arms after I had my surgery. So
that's why I'm jacked up on Dilaudid right now.
Yeah,
Dilaudid and OxyContin.
He's delighted to be on Dilaudid.
Oh my god, I am. Holy shit.
True story. All right, so
I just want to say I absolutely love the Luigi death stare.
Oh, it's fantastic.
Like combining like footage from the game with rap songs is the best thing of all time.
The best part is that fucking Mega Beardo termed the coin Luigi death stare.
Yep. He was the one that made the first.
He's the one who. There were two people who made one on the same day, but Mega Beardo's the one who titled it Luigi Death Stare, and someone took
off.
And it took off a couple days later when someone added the music to it, and then it just blew up with the name Luigi Death Stare. So we know the guy who fucking
proud of you.
Good job, Beardo.
Yeah,
that's why we played one of his songs last week.
Yeah, go download some of his music.
Yeah,
the Ledjent of Zelda, like little EP was cool. Ledjent of Zelda. That's what I was trying to say.
Nice.
Yeah. Do you know? Did you listen to it?
I haven't listened to it.
Yeah, it's like Zelda songs, but he did it in a gent metal style. Nice. So it was Ledjent of Zelda.
Is it on his Bandcamp?
What is?
Essentially, an entire genre that was based around Meshuggah. Yeah, there's this metal band called Meshuggah. Let's work backwards. So there's this metal band called Meshuggah, and what they sound like, there's an entire genre that has been like
created
around what that band sounds like.
Okay.
So yeah, and he did Zelda songs in that style.
Oh.
So beardomusic.bandcamp.com is where you can get it.
True story. And you could stream it. You don't even have to like download it right away. You don't even have to buy it. It's a little, one of those.
This is Triforce Sphere.
Yeah, it's really like broken up, like.
So yeah, I think music this week we'll just do Ledjent of Zelda.
Yeah.
I'll grab it. Again, beardomusic.com beardomusic.bandcamp.com.
Correct.
I'm still fucked up on meds.
Yeah.
So you don't know me, I do what I want.
Stuff. So, all right. Let's.
So E3.
Let's start from the beginning. Let's start with Microsoft.
This has been bothering me, and of course, with the way my brain works, I can't stop wondering. You are wearing underwear underneath.
Yes, I have underwear.
Okay, all right.
Yes.
See? Underwear right here.
All right.
Yeah, that was the first thing I asked for when I woke up.
I must say, you do have nice hams.
Underpants.
So, we'll start with the E3 press conference. The first thing that they showed off was Call of Duty Advanced Warfare, which I still don't give a fuck.
Which I'm kind of glad that they started with that. So it's just like, let's just get this out of the way.
Because I know they've saved it for the end before, and I'm like, really? This is how you close?
No, that's why I'm glad that they opened with it.
Well, they open it, so all the bro gamers can go off and do other things.
Right.
I want to say how sad I am that I missed pretty much every press conference live this year.
The only one that I actually caught live was Sony's, and that was it.
I might have been able to catch that one, except I was like passed out from all the meds.
It was okay.
And Microsoft's happened while I was in surgery, so But the big thing out of there is that the Call of Duty DLC is still a timed exclusive for Xbox.
Yep. So Xbox is seeing some of that stuff first.
Yep.
Before any other console.
They talked about Forza 5 and how they gave a free track.
Yep. Which, not just any track. Like, this is a very... The Nürburgring. Or the
Nürburgring.
Nürburgring. That is like the... Like, any car that ends up coming out, like, everybody always wants to know, like, what's its time on the Nürburgring. Like, that is like the industry standard course that, like, every car manufacturer tries to get their car tested on. Mm-hmm. It's extremely important. It's very long. There's a bunch of shit going on with it. So it's actually a big deal that they ended up, like, doing that course and doing it right. Like, I guess they said that they scanned, like, pretty much every freaking, like, centimeter of that entire course, which is crazy to me. And then
and not only did it come out, it's free.
It's free. Like,
like when the game ships, it'll come out for free.
Well, Forza 5
Forza 5 is already out, but they just gave it for free.
Oh, is that the one I played at your house?
Yeah. Probably. Oh, okay. But they... it's the older game, but they came out with new DLC for it, and it's free.
It's free.
Something else, like, this wasn't part of E3, but they actually extended their season pass 2 more months.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, so when you bought the $50 season pass for 6 months of content or whatever, they just said, you know what, fuck it, we'll do 2 more months.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's really, really cool.
Added value right there.
Value.
And now a free track.
Yep, and then they started showing some stuff off with Forza Horizon 2.
Yep, Forza Horizon 2. They announced September 30th.
Which I'm really excited for that. Forza Horizon 1 was a lot of fun. I enjoyed it. Not a lot of people actually gave it a shot, but I thought it was really, really good.
Yeah, I have to admit, I haven't played it yet.
I liked it a lot. It kind of gave me almost like a Need for Speed Underground-ish kind of feel, which that was one of my favorite, like, racing games. So I mean, like, it has like open worldy kind of feel to it, which was so it gave it this little more of an arcade kind of feel as opposed to more of a sim, but it's as involved as a sim like Forza and stuff like that. So it was just all around. I really like that game, so I'm excited for the second one. So,
you guys have anything to contribute?
Not yet. I'm waiting to get to the stuff that I...
Is Jacob playing Simpsons Tap again?
No. Alright. Did anybody see the Need for Speed movie?
No.
Okay. I was just curious, because it's just like, every once in a while, I'm just like, I was going to go see that in theaters, and then I never got around to it, and it's just...
Seeing if it's still in theaters?
No. I don't know. That thing's long gone.
Yeah.
That thing came out, what, February? March?
I don't even know.
I'm sure it'll be out on Blu-ray soon.
Yeah, and I'll just buy the code off of you, but...
Probably.
But, no, it's... I don't know where I was going with that, but I was just...
Me neither.
They're talking about a video game, and you're like, I was going to go see that in theater. Is the game after the movie, or is the movie after the game?
Well, it's not
even completely unrelated.
It's not even related to Forza.
No, and we were talking around. Forza.
Yeah.
Well,
I said Need for Speed Underground.
Yeah, and that got my brain thinking. Oh, and
then it just stopped.
I was just like, I wonder if it did well enough in the box office to get a sequel. And then
I hope not.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I don't know. So that's what I was looking up.
Your brain's way out there.
Yeah,
that's sweet.
Are you on Dilaudid?
I'm not that lucky.
Are you on? Or are you on what I'm on? They legalized it.
So the next thing gay marriage? Is that what
something like that.
How am I this funny on Dilaudid? I need to be on this more.
Yes, you should.
Shut up. So
ignorant.
Next thing is they showed off Evolve, which is that 4-on-1 hunter game.
Yeah, I need to see a little bit more like what's going on with that. I haven't researched
I saw a video of it. It looks intriguing, but I want to know if there's more to it.
Well, the monster that they showed, like the new one that they showed, it was like this like crazy like Cthulhu like Kraken hybrid thing, which was badass looking.
Yeah, but they announced that the Evolve beta and DLC will hit first on Xbox One.
That'll hit Xbox One first.
a quick shout out to Destructoid for saying Microsoft loves those timed exclusive add-ons. Yeah, well, so does Sony.
So
fuck you,
Sony
Destructoid.
really loves them.
Yeah. Then they moved on to Assassin's Creed Unity.
Which looks fucking awesome.
Not only does it look fucking awesome, but it revealed that it has four-player online co-op
of the campaign.
Yeah.
That's fucking awesome.
That is insane, and
I'm really excited for that.
I really hope that I have friends who have an Xbone and pick that up so that we could play together. Jacob.
I got a kid on the way.
Why have 5 cats? Fuck off.
It's like one kid. They amalgamate into like a human.
I have 5 kids and a cat on the way.
What the fuck are you doing? We're doing a show and you're like fucking around on your phone.
I'm still trying to find out how much the movie made in the damn box office.
Jesus Christ, let it go.
No, let
it go.
My brain does not let that kind of crap go.
No.
Motherfucker don't live here no more. So Assassin's Creed looks fucking awesome. They didn't really show much about the actual story.
Well, French Revolution.
Yeah.
Which dude, like that was a pretty brutal time in history. So I'm expecting to see some even in the thing that they showed as far as Microsoft's one, because Ubisoft did a thing on it as well.
Yeah. Well, this is all coming from the Microsoft.
Yeah, right now we're going
Microsoft. Chronologically.
Yes. So Microsoft's the showing that they did on theirs, like the end of it, they freaking cut the guy's head off and held it up on a freaking sword, and then they panned back to the head, like essentially dying on the top of the sword because it was still having like its like Phantom Limb-esque kind of shit. Like it was brutal. Like it was pretty dark. So I was excited for that because that whole, like I said, that whole time period it was bad. Yeah. So this could be some of the most like brutal stuff out of an Assassin's Creed game ever, possibly.
Plus 4-player co-op. That's what I'm most.
Dude, I was like
playing Assassin's Creed with friends.
I was pooping. I was pooping back and forth forever.
The funny thing is, we will get to that.
We'll get to that
in a bit.
We'll get to that.
I don't think he knows.
I'm sorry. You were pooping back and forth?
I was pooping back and forth forever.
Forever.
What?
It's a...
Don't worry about it.
Cards Against Humanity card.
Actually, it's a movie reference.
Is it?
Yes.
What's it from?
I think it's Me and You and Everyone We Know. Something like that.
Okay. I'm not much of a movie guy, so that's probably why I
poop back and forth forever. But some good news from our friends Harmonix came out with some new info. They talked about
Dance
Disney
Central.
Fantasia a bit, and then they also announced a new Dance Central, a digital-only Xbox One exclusive, so it's a downloadable game. I believe it's going to have 10 songs bundled with it.
I don't know. I didn't really look up like what's going on as far as like what they're putting with the game.
Here we go. The difference here is that Spotlight is a smaller package coming with only 10 songs and released as a download-only title, but they plan to launch with a DLC library of at least 50 songs with more coming after, and they have also improved their authoring so that songs can be released even faster.
And then I guess the other thing that they're doing is like a slight social aspect of it where like they're going to take connect footage from people playing the game and then like remixing it into the background so that you can see like other people like around the world like attempting to dance the song that you're attempting to dance at the same time.
That's a little weird.
There's 5 songs.
I think it's cool.
Well, yeah, I know, but
you don't have to consent to it.
Yeah,
you just
it's optional.
Yeah, okay. It's not like they're gonna force like the footage that they take of you and just be like, yeah, we're going to show it to everybody now. Like, you have to be like, do you consent?
So if you're dancing naked...
I was going to say, and also they probably have people, like, deciding, yes, this footage is appropriate.
Yeah. Well, yeah, obviously. They're not just going to, like, put it right out. Yeah.
Nick Chester's going to do that. He's going to look at all the dicks.
I'll dance naked.
5 songs have been announced of the 10 so far.
And the dicks.
Dicks is not one of the songs. Avicii, Wake Me Up. Jason Derulo featuring 2 Chainz, Talk Dirty.
Talk Dirty. I love that song. I really do.
Kid Ink featuring Chris Brown, Show Me.
2 Chainz.
One Republic, Counting Stars. And Pharrell with Happy. 'cause I'm happy.
Because they're gonna beat that song into the goddamn ground.
So there's gonna be "Wake Me Up" before you go.
No.
Nice. I wish it was.
And then
I
the
kinda
biggest news for this release. I'm trying to. You're a dick.
Yeah.
The biggest news about the Dance Central release has me incredibly excited about a potential Rock Band 4 because they have Legacy DLC.
Yes.
Where if you have purchased the DLC on the 360, you get it on the Xbox One.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Okay, but they haven't formally announced any kind of Rock Band.
No, that's why I said about the future of a possible Rock Band 4.
Because now the capabilities, like the
2,000 songs I own on the 360, I could
potentially transfer over.
But this only relates to Dance Central, though. How many songs are for Dance Central?
A lot.
There's a good number, a couple hundred.
Yeah, but the licensing for a couple hundred is easy, hell of a lot easier to deal with than like what?
Well, they already got the licensing, so it wouldn't be in the game.
For what is it? 5,000 for Rock Band?
I don't know.
If you don't include.
Yeah, if you don't include Rock Band Network, because that's completely separate than the official stuff.
Yeah. I don't know. That's a lot.
But even still, just the fact that they can handle legacy
the technology
DLC carried over, the technology to have your old purchases on the 360 carry over to the Xbox One is there. That's what I'm excited about.
Right.
I mean, it's possible that every song on a 360 won't make it to the Xbox One.
But even just some, that'd be good.
Yeah.
I'm cool with that.
But
I'm a fan.
Let's see. They revealed some more Sunset Overdrive gameplay, which looks batshit
I
insane.
want that fucking game so bad.
I can't wait for that.
That game looks so much fun.
And they didn't really say anything new about it.
No, they just kind of like showed some stuff that you could do in it, which we already knew that it was going to be like batshit crazy and really like over the top.
Hilarious. Too.
Oh yeah, it was really funny.
Where it started off with like the Call of Duty style action, and then it showed an Insomniac door, and the guy busts through. You'll have to look that up, kids.
Yeah, it's good.
Look that up, kids. The next revelation was the brand new DLC for Dead Rising 3.
Oh, yeah, that's pretty funny. What's the title? Do you have the full title there?
The title is Super Ultra Dead Rising 3 Arcade Remix Hyper Edition.
No, there was something else. EX plus Alpha or something like that.
Something like I'm just reading what it has here.
Yeah, it probably cut off because it's too long.
Maybe. Let me.
Like I'm not even kidding.
It's insane. With the let me see if I can get the full title here. Turn the volume down.
Yeah, it's like Super Ultra,
and it's like all Street Fighter style DLC.
Yeah, which is awesome. And like the stuff that they were showing, like in the trailer of it, like they were even showing like the different costumes that you get for Street Fighter type characters, and then you get special powers that are like the moves that they have in the game.
It's Super Ultra Dead Rising 3 Arcade Remix Hyper Edition EX Plus Alpha.
Yes, that's the full title.
Which is insane.
Yeah, they showed an Akuma one, and he like jumps up in the air and he's doing like the air fireballs, and I'm like,
I think they said that it's $10 for it.
$10, which isn't too bad.
The best part, it's out now.
You can get it.
So if you have Dead Rising 3, you can go fucking crazy, which I plan to do when I go home.
It's nice that they're still breathing life into the game.
Yeah.
That was a launch title, too.
That was a launch title, which a very solid launch title.
Yep.
I do have.
They announced Ori and the Blind Forest.
Yeah, wasn't that the...
It's Metroidvania style game.
Yeah.
Which it reminded me of Dust, actually.
Okay.
It looked very similar, or it looked a lot like Child of Light as well.
I think didn't they say something about was it the producers of Child of Light or something like? I think they mentioned Child of Light or Limbo or something like that. Like
I know it wasn't about Limbo, but it looked pretty freaking great. It looks gorgeous. We can only talk so much. I mean,
right? There's not much.
Our listener, Randall could fucking Google this shit.
Yeah, it's true.
And also, it's an Xbox One exclusive, so that's always good to hear. Yay! Friend request.
That sounded fun.
A Game Center friend request. Norg is my friend now on Game Center. By the way, I'm reading all this news on my brand new iPad Mini that Ashley bought me as a pity present.
A pity present
for my surgery. $199 at Target. Pretty awesome.
I'll be lucky if I actually even get like a birthday present.
Well, she figured she has her tablet and she doesn't let me ever use it because she needs to play her Game of War. They showed a bunch more about Project Spark. They showed off.
Yeah, and they showed.
Hold on, let's don't say all the big shit first.
We're rolling, man. We're doing work.
Do you guys know what Project Spark is?
Yeah, I played it.
It's kind of like Little Big Planet on the Xbox One, but seemingly a lot more involved.
Yeah, like it seems like it's more powerful.
Yeah.
Like there's a lot more that you can do with it.
Shit that you can create, the different styles of games that you can make.
Right.
What's your Game Center thing? What's your Game Center name?
I'm Joe Camnet on everything in the world.
Everything.
Seriously.
But yes.
Did you spell it wrong?
So, back to the...
Joe Carmnet. The big news is that at the end, we saw an old friend by the name of Conquer the Squirrel.
Which I did not expect to see at all.
I don't think anybody did.
Who came out and said, well, they won't make a game for us. I guess we'll have to make our own. So Project Spark might have a brand new Conquer game
within it.
In it.
So that
Project Spark is freaking crazy.
Is it?
Like, I tried making stuff in there, and I'm not good at like the whole creation stuff.
Right.
But you can download other people's created stuff, and there's some insanely well done things. I played one that was pretty much a mini Legend of Zelda game. I spent like 2.5 hours playing it.
That's awesome.
That some guy just made. It's nuts. And it's not just like action hack and slash games. People are making racing games like Pong, Tetris I played on there.
Yeah.
It's nuts what people are doing with it. And I am very excited to see.
No, it seems really powerful. So, I mean, I don't know. Well, I'm interested to see what's going to actually happen with it. So
that kind of description just kind of reminds me of like all the crap people have been able to do with Minecraft on the PC.
There was a lot. Well, you'd be surprised with how involved even the track creators for like Trials Evolution were. People were making games within that. Like I've seen like somebody made Pong in a track of Trials Evolution.
Yeah.
Like
I know the Trials creators were pretty
like that was
out there.
Yeah. So yeah, there's a lot of potential with that stuff. So.
Moving on, we got the shocker of the show, Halo. They showed off Halo 5 Guardians. That's coming next year. But, beta's going to be in December, and the way to get involved in the beta is to pick up Halo: The Master Chief Collection, which $60, which you'd think $60 for a remake, whatever, but it's 4 games.
Yes.
Halo 1 Anniversary, Halo 2 Anniversary Edition, Halo 3, and Halo 4.
Right.
Now, even though I got Halo 3 free with the whole gold, like Games for Gold thing, I've never actually completed all of the Halo games. So this is actually great for me because I'll be able to just go through and I can get all 4.
It doesn't include ODST and Reach.
No, because Master Chief's not in.
Right. This is just the main like Master Chief storyline.
Yeah.
So, but because I actually played and completed Reach.
Okay.
That one I did do. But 1, 2, 3, and 4, like I'll have the ability to co-op that with a friend of mine, which would be nice.
As long as you get an Xbox One.
Right. But excuse me.
No.
I'll be able to actually give a shot playing Halo 2 multiplayer the way that it was intended.
Yeah, because that's one of the best parts is all the multiplayer games. It has every multiplayer map.
All of them.
And they're all in their original engines.
Yes.
So the people who loved Halo 2 multiplayer in that Halo 2 engine will get it. And there's even some of the levels that are fully upgraded with the anniversary style look.
Well, they did that with all of them. Like the upgraded version is there, but the classic one is as well. Yeah. And the other thing is too, you don't have to disc swap. They're all on one disc.
All on one single disc.
4,000 gamer score.
Yeah.
Like full gamer score for each game. Like that's nuts. That's crazy. So
for $60, I'm fucking in.
Can't go wrong there, man. Like that's baller.
There's a new Dragon Age trailer.
Dragon Age.
Yeah, it's Dragon Age. I can't wait for that. The collector edition looks totally baller. By the way, GameStop exclusive.
Dragon Age, of course.
It comes with a fucking lockpick in it.
It's kind of awesome.
It's designed for the chest that it comes in, the big box it comes in.
So you
it's
have to
designed to pick a lock to a hidden compartment.
Huh.
Yeah. 170 GameStop exclusive. God damn it, but I'll do it.
Well, there was no doubt that you wouldn't.
Yeah.
In my mind.
Let's see, Fable Legends.
Cool.
They showed a lot about that. That looks pretty neat. 4-player co-op on there.
Yeah, they looked cool.
It's to be heavily co-op styled. They also unveiled a villain mode, which I thought looked pretty cool.
Yeah, it was essentially almost like a tower defense-y kind of thing where the villain decides what traps go where and what enemies you face. I don't know, it kind of had this dungeon defender-y kind of vibe to it, but I don't know. Seems cool. It's a thing.
Looks pretty awesome. I'm excited about that. I've always loved the Fable games.
Yeah, me too.
Except 3.
I was just say the only one I liked was the very first one.
I loved Fable 2.
I hated it. I got stuck having to do smithing the whole time because I ended up getting married and having a kid right as I went into my first town.
Okay, well, you don't have to weaponsmith it. You just fucking murder everyone.
No,
it's Fable.
I'm not gonna murder. I can't play as evil. I don't like it. I don't.
Oh, that was specifically why I wanted to play Fable, because I wanted to run through and just murder.
I tried doing that in the first.
Shit, got shot.
Essentially.
I tried doing that in the first Fable game, and I'm just I'm not having fun doing this.
The way I earned most of my money in the first Fable was getting married, getting the dowry, and killing my wife.
Seriously, if you only played Fable 2 to the first town and stopped, you missed out on an amazing game.
It's just what I ended up trying to do is that I ended up saving all my money and leaving it with her so I could go on a quest, make sure that they would be taken care of, because you had to do that if I remember correctly. And so leave it, go on my quest, come back. She's left me. The kids in one of the kids was in the orphanage. The other one was dead, and I think she just left all the money there. You know what the moral of the story is? Don't get married and have kids. Oh wait, you just did get married and you are having a kid. Yeah. So now you have to play Fable again. So now you have to become a blacksmith. Now you're stuck. Yeah. Now you have to save up some money and give it to her so you can go to the store. Very much like a blacksmith. Yeah. There you go. After that, they had a massive trailer of a bunch of the Xbox indie games coming. Indie games, yeah. Dude, fucking Broforce. I'm so excited for Broforce. I played Broforce on PC, and it was ridiculous. We have a list here of games that are part of the Idea Xbox program. It's a pretty big list. Lovers in a Danger Spacetime, Aztez, Night Squad, Plague Incorporated Evolved. Which, that I'm actually really excited for, too. White Knight, Earthlock, Cuphead, which is just a beautiful name. Hyper Light Drifter, Lightless Planet, Slash Dash, Fru, Mighty Number 9. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I can't wait for Mighty Number 9. That looks insane. I know you guys can't see this, but I'm wearing a Mega Man shirt right now. You're wearing a Rockman shirt. Shut the fuck up. Grave Threes, which that'll be interesting on a console. Yeah. That's pretty interesting to see a mobile game like that. But Phoenix Rage, Low Wolf, hashtag IDARB. I don't remember that one. Hellraid, Below, Habitat, Kickbeat Special Edition, which that was a fun game on PS3 and Vita. Yeah. I wasn't completely sold on it. It seemed like you were having fun with it. I mean, it was fun, but it just, I don't know, something about it. I think it could have used a bit more work to be more entertaining. But I don't know. I'll give it another shot. Maybe. Pure Pool, Never Alone, Nero, There Came an Echo, the Golf Club, Roundabout. I'm excited about this one. Roundabout? Is that do you play as Yes? No.
And just
No, I said I was excited about the next one.
Oh, okay.
Guacamelee Super Turbo Collector.
I'm laughing at that joke hard. I should.
I love yes. And around mountains come out of the sky and they stand there.
And now we got blocked on YouTube. So Guacamelee Super
I
Turbo.
did not sing that close enough that they're gonna pick that up.
Can I finish the game title?
No.
Guacamelee Super Turbo Mega
Championship Edition.
Guacamole.
Oh, okay.
No, Guacamelee.
Guacamelee. You're fighting the guacamole.
Awesome. That game is so fun too.
You punch avocados.
Nice.
It's a Metroidvania style game where
Yes.
you're a luchador. You're a luchador.
Yeah.
Who died and you have to get revenge.
It seems cool.
It's nuts.
On avocados.
On avocados. You punch avocados. That's how you make guacamelee.
Nurse is here. Hi.
Hello.
Taking my vitals?
Yeah, totally. Go for
Let's
it.
do it.
We're just gonna keep going.
You will.
This will make
be on air.
Yeah, it's fine. It's cool.
I'm getting my vitals done. Live on the show.
It'll be great. Do you want me to continue reading?
No.
You got it? No?
I can wait.
No.
No, you're already on the show.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
Yeah, we'll be going for a while. So.
By all means.
Would you like to introduce yourself?
Not really. That's okay.
So we'll just keep doing the show.
Yeah, that works.
So
Guacamelee.
Castle Storm, which that's a fun game.
Castle Storm. I don't think.
Here you read.
Yeah. See, I told you. All right. Let's see here. Castle Storm.
It's near the
Castle
bottom.
Storm. Yes, the game Guacamelee. Castle Storm. Chariot. Forest, Get Even, and Another World. That was it. That was the end of it. Whereas I know they showed Broforce.
I think that was for PlayStation.
Was it?
I know PlayStation showed it off.
That was.
I know it's timed exclusive on there. Like a bunch of Sony had a thing where a bunch of their games are going to be launched first on Xbox.
Well, of course, because they want to be.
What'd you do?
How's the pain?
A lot better.
What would you rate it at? What would you rate it at?
Number.
Right now, probably 3 or 4.
Cool. 3's the best it's been all day.
Yeah.
Alright.
Let's see here.
Medication, that's what it does.
Where are we at?
121 over 77. That's pretty good.
Very good.
Dead Rising DLC.
Temperature.
Blind Forest. Conquer. I'm just trying to see where we are here. Feeble Legends. Indie Game. Cuphead.
Should be at the top of the page.
Oh, okay. Well, there's really only one more that was within the press conference as far as on this page.
Well, then go to the bottom and hit back.
Witcher 3. Witcher 3.
Yes. Oh my God. I can't wait for The Witcher 3.
They showed a lot of gameplay of it. I guess like they were hunting down some sort of like yak or something.
Oh my God. The Witcher 3 looks insane.
I didn't watch that one. So I've never heard of it, so.
I attempted to play the second one.
Yeah.
It was like way too involved for my attention span at that point in time. So I was just like, I'm just gonna find something else. But it looked like incredible. It was definitely like there was a lot going on.
My biggest issue with The Witcher 2 was how linear it seemed. Like you're in an area, you do the quest there.
Yeah, you go to this place and then you go to that place.
a complete new area and you can't go back. Witcher 3 is like complete open world.
Open world, yeah.
Which I am beyond excited about.
I hate anything that you can't go back to.
Yeah.
Because I always miss something.
Yep.
And that, only having so much percent completed always bugs me.
Oh yeah. That's what happened to me when I played it.
Yep. So Witcher 3.
Sorry for making you do this on the show.
Fine.
That's funny.
We don't believe in editing.
Nope.
So
fuck it, we'll do it live. Killer Instinct, Season 2.
Well, hold on. I wanted to say something else about Witcher.
Witcher?
Yes.
Okay.
Have you guys seen the premium edition of The Witcher 3?
Oh, yeah. The collector's edition is like, it's stupid. Like, there's a lot going on in that thing.
Like what?
Oh, yeah, you can't talk because pulse. Because stuff and things. What the heck was in that? There was.
There's a statue.
There's obviously
10-inch
this crazy statue
of God, I forget his name.
The guy.
Geralt, jumping on the back of what, Chimera or something?
He's listening to the band Chimera.
Yes. So he's playing a guitar.
Will do. Thanks.
Thank you. And email from me.
Here, I'll give you this back.
Yeah. I know I actually posted a story about it on Save Continue.
Yeah, dude, like that. I saw what you posted, and I'm looking at what's in it, and I'm like, oh my god, there's a lot of stuff
on here. Bigger screen.
That's things to do with stuff on things. But I mean, like, yeah, with what I did play of the game, it seemed really, really cool. It was fun.
You played The Witcher 3?
Witcher 2. It's just the problem for me was I just really, like, like I said, I didn't really have the attention span to delve into it as much as I wanted to, and every time I tried to just pick it up and continue from where I was still learning stuff in the game, so I'm like, oh shit, well, what do I not remember from what I was taught from the last time I was playing? Mm-hmm. So it seemed like it was one of those games where, like, the tutorial was probably like an hour and a half or something like that you should probably play all the way through and just, like, try not to explore. Like, as soon as I got in the game, I was like, oh, I'm gonna explore a little bit, and it's like, no, you need to get through some shit first. Like, and I didn't know that, so I drew out the first, like, hour of tutorials to maybe like 3. so I'm pretty sure that's why I couldn't follow a lot of what was going on in the game. So that was more user error than game error. That was my fault.
Yeah, I love The Witcher 2.
Yeah, and what I liked about it too was even just from the beginning, it was one of those kind of games where it's like you kind of choose your responses for certain things, and I guess that, like, alters what goes on, like, in your particular save file or whatever, or your version of the game. So
yeah,
at least it seemed that way. I don't know if how much it actually affects the overarching storyline, but.
And when it comes to nudity, The Witcher 2, oh my god,
a lot of banging.
So much. It was
lots of banging.
Insane.
Joe's getting a nerd boner.
Well, no, like, this is probably the most graphic game I've ever seen.
Yeah. Yeah, like, no doubt.
Total full-on hump scenes.
Yeah.
Like more than, like, Far Cry 3?
Yeah. There's, like, actual bush in The Witcher.
Should have shaved
in the first 5 minutes in the game.
It's The Witcher.
Oh, they don't shave back then.
No, it was probably, like, against some sort of, like, religious code.
Well, you know, it's also made by a Polish company, so, you know.
They might be into that stuff, so.
Right.
Yeah.
The warning label says inappropriate for children. Go figure.
See,
I would hope so.
You really shouldn't judge them, you know. It might be cool over in Poland.
Maybe.
Yeah.
To be a Polish dictator.
Okay, I got the Witcher page up. So it comes with
forever.
Yeah, I know.
I'm watching the trailer for Witcher 3.
Nice. Giant 10-inch hand-painted figure of Geralt battling a griffin, a Witcher medallion, steelbook, which is my magic word right there.
Steelbook.
Yeah, it is.
The collector box, art book, 200-page art book. That is an art book that is not fucking around.
200 pages.
Yes.
So here's your Witcher encyclopedia.
I was gonna say that could actually get like a full-blown release.
Yeah.
And like in store, or just
it includes the standard edition of the game. And because it's CD Projekt Red, the standard edition of the game by itself is almost a collector edition because they don't hate their customers. The standard edition, this isn't a pre-order only thing or an extra charge.
You just
this
buy
is
the game.
$59.99. The game is the game with the manual, soundtrack CD, Witcher Universe, the compendium, a map, stickers, and a special slipcover.
A slipcover?
Yep.
a
Interesting.
slipcover
For the case.
Game. Yeah, for the case. A stylish protective sleeve.
Right?
And that's just normal price.
Normal,
Because
just
CD
right off the shelf.
Yeah, CD Projekt Red, they take care of their customers.
Yeah, they
They're
really
awesome.
do. They care. They give a shit. They do stuff.
They love them hoes.
Yeah. I don't love them hoes.
So you said Killer Instinct.
Killer Instinct.
Season 2 is coming.
Yep. They showed off some.
Who was it? Iron Galaxy?
Yeah.
I think. I don't remember.
It's from a different company. I know that.
The guys who did Dive Kick.
Yeah. Whoever did Dive Kick.
I don't remember who.
They showed off some TJ combo, which I don't really know if I like the character model. Because, I mean, I'm used to seeing a lot more shoulders. Like, pretty much the old TJ combos that I remember is pretty much just all chest and shoulders.
Yeah.
And this was just, like, you know, average-looking dude. And I was like, man, that's kind of meh. It's just
I didn't get to see the reveal of it yet.
Oh, that's a weird. Yeah, that's a weird one.
He's not as bulked up. Right. That's freaking Balrog.
Yeah, like that's kind of what I was looking at, and I'm like, well, that's not combo.
Yeah,
like that's not.
I don't know, it kind of reminded me of Jax from Mortal Kombat.
Yeah. I mean, I was very underwhelmed by how they approached that character model. So I don't know.
Then at the end of the trailer, apparently not in that version that I watched, although we get to see a tiny tease, a bright flaming light that is clearly showing off a possible Cinder reveal, which I'd be shocked if Cinder wasn't in season 2. I think we're gonna see the rest of the big people.
Because he was like the opposite of Glacius, or whatever his name was.
Basically.
Yeah. So I mean,
it's not like it, not necessarily. There are other characters that like Riptor and like stuff like that. There are other characters that you could put into the game before Cinder.
Oh, sure, but I mean,
it's going to be another 8 characters, so we'll see a bunch of.
Yeah, if it's another 8, then Cinder's obviously going to make it, and then like a couple extra like new people.
Season 2's hitting this fall, and I'm excited as hell about it.
Yep.
Also, Microsoft is rebooting Phantom Dust for the Xbox One.
Yes.
Which is
a thing.
Really intriguing. Kind of curious to see how that's going to turn out.
Yeah. There's potential.
And then right after that, they showed brand new Tomb Raider is coming.
Yeah, and even the trailer for that, I was just like, yeah,
it looks pretty insane. Although the thing I hate is that people are already calling Lara Croft like a coward or like a wuss because she's talking to a psychiatrist.
She's a kid.
That means that she's gone through a lot of shit, and she's about to go through a lot more. That doesn't mean that she's weak. That means that she's done some shit.
Yeah, that's. I don't. I'm not going to view it like that either.
And nobody should, but because we still have that stigma in today's society that seeing a therapist or a psychiatrist means that you're weak and you can't handle what you're dealing with.
No.
We have this idea that our video game characters, they just kill everybody and there's no repercussions mentally for them.
Yeah, that's actually why I like, right now, that's why I'm liking going through Sleeping Dogs. Because, like, there's this, like, overarching thing that, like, every single time he goes to bed, like, he's having, like, flashbacks and, like, and all this stuff of, like, all the things that he's doing. And he's, like, it's definitely weighing on him. Right. But, like, it's I don't know. That's it. I'm not going to...
I think it's just a lot of internet...
I moved everything to get my phone charger, and I just fucking dropped it.
Oh.
I think it's a lot of internet commentators being jackholes about it, and,
Yeah, that'll happen.
Yeah, pretty much.
You're just breaking everything.
They can go back to where...
I hate being in here.
They can go back to being Fedora Neckbeard PI.
Basically.
But either way, new Tomb Raider's coming, which is awesome.
And it looks really, really good.
And if it's even half as good as the last Tomb Raider was, it's going to be incredible.
Oh yeah, it wasn't a bad game at all. So
okay, we're trying to get his phone charged.
Oh, you don't have to. It's fine.
I see what you're doing. That's the best way to do it.
Okay.
You're the best, Boge.
It's gonna you almost got it. Yep.
Yay!
Nothing's gonna Boge and Boge and Boge.
So after Tomb Raider, Platinum Games.
Mm-hmm.
The title is Scalebound.
Yeah, I obviously there wasn't enough like revealed for me to know like exactly what the fuck. There was a lot of stuff at E3 that it was just kind of like, here's a thing. We're not going to tell you like anything about it. Figure it out.
They told the important parts. It's from Platinum Games, which is almost a guarantee of quality. And it's exclusive.
Yes.
And it looks like Monster Hunter, which
Sort of.
is dope as shit.
But again, like, you know, there's no way to tell exactly what the fuck is going on with this game because they were just kind of like, here's a CG thing.
Yeah. I think that's one of the biggest problems with E3 in general. But, you know, they're showing us new stuff to get us hyped. New game, new IP. And it's Platinum Games.
Yeah.
Platinum Games doesn't know how to fuck up.
It's possible.
No, I don't think so.
It's
What else have
possible.
they done? I'm not familiar with them.
Platinum?
Yeah.
Did your mom? Oh, God, you don't like mom jokes. I'm sorry, I forgot.
Anyway.
They did Boge's mom.
Or mine.
That wasn't nice of them. Anyway.
She won't remember it.
Mine was the DLC. Boge's was launch.
Alright, so what games have they done before?
Well, they're formerly pretty much Clover Studios.
That
So
doesn't answer the question for me.
I'm getting there, son. I want to make sure I don't fuck anything up.
He's Googling.
Alright, so since
They're the guys behind Mad World, Bayonetta, Vanquish, Anarchy Reigns.
Oh, okay. Alright.
They developed Metal Gear Rising Revengeance, The Wonderful 101,
All you had to say was Bayonetta.
Bayonetta 2, which we'll get to that in a little bit as well. But they are doing Scalebound for the Xbone, and it's exclusive. And what other way can Microsoft move on from that than show that Crackdown 3 is happening?
Yeah, and honestly, that looks like a lot of fun. If it's what it's... We're
Crackdown.
It's Crackdown.
It's not... they're not calling it Crackdown 3.
Don't forget, last year they showed Halo. Now it's Halo 5 Guardians.
Well, right, and then also Mortal Kombat.
Which is going to be Mortal Kombat X or something.
No. Mortal Kombat 9 was technically
just Mortal Kombat. Yeah.
All right, but
technically,
still, I mean, that Crackdown thing. Like, if you could do what we're led to believe you can do in that game, that thing is going to be sick.
Yeah, that's kind of ridiculous.
Even if it's just like the other Crackdowns, I'll have a good time.
Honestly, that was one of the things.
Fucking fun to play.
Everybody bitched about, Crackdown 2 so much like the first one. All right, yeah, but you don't.
The first one was awesome.
Yeah, and you don't ruin a good thing. Like, I still had a blast playing Crackdown 2.
I loved playing that. We played together so much.
Yeah.
So much.
They moved on to show another gameplay demo of Tom Clancy's The Division.
I can't wait for that game.
Still looks awesome.
I really can't wait for that game.
And Xbox One owners will get additional content first.
Yep.
Timed exclusives.
Bloop, bloop.
Let's see. I think that was the end of the Microsoft conference.
What is it?
I believe so.
What did they end with?
I think it was The Division.
Was it?
I'm just using Destructoid. I'm being a bitch about it. I'm going down their pages. There, I admit it. I'm using a different site. I'll give fair. I'll give fair.
You're a terrible person, Joe.
I'll give fair.
So apparently they announced 2 new people for Mortal Kombat.
Oh, really?
Well, the new people?
Yeah.
Yeah.
One is a lady who controls bees, and the other is a grotesque man with a small minion on his back.
Yeah, it's in the
that
video.
was in the new trailer. Yeah,
it's in the video.
All right, well,
And he looks awesome.
I'm just seeing it now, so
we'll get there.
So let me
Eat a bag of
continue.
penises.
PC version of Hotline Miami 2 will have a level editor. That's pretty neat.
That's really neat.
Nice volume, bro.
Yeah, you know what?
Bruh.
Fuck you.
Bruh.
I believe we're on the EA conference now.
Yep. Yeah.
They revealed the new Star Wars Battlefront project.
Which I mean, like, you know.
I'll be honest, I didn't see the EA or Ubisoft conferences.
I didn't see the EA one. I saw some of I watched all of Ubisoft's.
Yeah, I've been kind of busy. And medicated.
EA, I didn't really care because it was like, well, it's not like they're going to announce Skate 4, so I don't care.
Can I just go back to the Mortal Kombat thing?
We didn't hit it yet.
Oh.
That's in Sony's.
Yeah,
we'll get there.
Damn it.
We'll get there.
I didn't watch EA's either, but Star Wars anything. Almost anything.
Battlefront? Oh my god.
Fun. Yeah.
Dude, the footage for that looks so awesome. And I played Battlefront 2 all during college, so
let's just hope they don't.
That was a good one.
Or cancel it.
Yeah, or cancel it.
Or cancel it, yeah.
Well, no, because see, it's EA making it, not LucasArts, so we're okay.
EA cancel stuff.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I know, but not at the level LucasArts did.
True.
It's true.
BioWare showed off some concept footage for the new Mass Effect.
I think EA's...
I got a big boner.
EA's EA's conference, what I got out of it was concept footage, the game. Because almost every freaking thing that they showed, it was like, well, this is just concept. Like,
yeah.
Like concept footage or like you know.
However, they probably don't have enough to play to actually show anything for Mass Effect.
Yeah.
Well, they don't. So, they didn't have anything to show for like anything. They were pretty much just like, well, here's this thing that we're working on. Like they even announced, like didn't they announce a game?
A lot of Dragon Age.
Well, right, but didn't they announce one game and they were just like, yeah, we're doing a game and we're not going to give you a name and we're not going to show you what it's like and we're not going to tell you what it's about, but we got a new game. Like,
hey, that means that there were Jade Empire 2. Oh, I'd bust a nut if they came out with the Jade Empire 2.
Yeah, I would be.
Skate 4.
I don't think BioWare does Skate.
Skate 4.
Oh, you know,
I want Skate 4 with a Frostbite.
You know, it'd be really fucking crazy if just despite Chris Roberts and Star Citizen, if EA was just like, "Yo, we got Wing Commander 6 coming out. What you gonna do about it?"
Yeah, that'd be brutal.
Dude,
Speaking of the Frostbite engine, you know what game has the Frostbite engine?
Tiger. Well, not Tiger Woods.
EA Sports PGA Tour.
Yeah.
Since Tiger Woods is gone.
Now, since they've been putting Battlefield into all of their games, now they're putting it into golf.
Yes. They are going to have extreme fantasy courses, including like shooting flaming balls over battleships.
Oh my god!
Yes,
extreme fantasy with flaming balls.
It just sounds like
that sounds like a very limited
fetish. like I'm pretty sure was it
sounds like
was
a
it
film
Kaylee?
I was involved in about 15 years ago.
I think Kaylee might have like posted. She was like, because she was at the actual conference.
It's called Flaming Balls
and
too.
she was like, she goes, oh, their golf game is going to be using Frostbite. Now they're really putting Battlefield into everything. 30 seconds later, the fucking battleship, like the battleship crashes into. She's like, they really are putting Battlefield into everything. Like,
it's scheduled for a spring 2015 release.
Spring break.
Uses the Frostbite engine, which will give its fully rendered environments allegedly no loading times between holes.
Wow.
Which is retarded.
Which, given the loading times that are in the Tiger games,
oh yeah. That's a problem.
That would be insane. I'm honestly excited to see how the game is.
I am
because
too.
I love the Tiger games.
I do too.
I'm not a big sports game player, but I have always had fun with the Tiger games.
I like golf. I was on a golf team.
I am dying to see the arcade style wacky shit that's coming along. They showed off NHL 15.
And on the Tiger games, can't you, between hole 9 and 10, you can like grab a whore too?
No, it is not Grand Theft Tiger.
Grand Theft Tiger?
They reminded us that Mirror Edge 2 is a thing.
Hell yeah.
Mirror's Edge 2 is a thing.
I'm so excited about that.
I'm very excited about that too. That was really the only thing that I was legitimately like, oh shit, like that, and we'll get to it. There's another thing.
They keep saying like, oh yeah, we might get around to it. We're thinking about it now. That's finally going to happen. Thank God. Unlike Ubisoft pulling our chains with Beyond Good and Evil 2.
Yeah. They talked more about FIFA and Madden, blah blah blah.
Blah, blah, blah.
Criterion came out and revealed that their new IP is pretty much a first-person racing game in multiple vehicles.
First-person racist game?
Yes.
Yes.
So you will be beating up Jews and black people and Asians and hopefully white people, because I hate whites. Fuck whitey.
Them crackers.
Crack ass. Cracker. They showed off like jet skis, cars, ATVs, helicopters.
Wow.
Yeah, the helicopter thing was neat.
That was kind of weird, but interesting nonetheless.
I'm not sure if I'm gonna care about it really. Like, I just want fucking Burnout Paradise 2. Stop the bullshit.
Stop the madness.
Stop all the Need for Speed games. Let someone else do Need for Speed. Give us Burnout Paradise 2. That's what I want, Criterion. Or make another Black.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah.
Black was
awesome.
Why didn't I've never really understood why they didn't make a return to that series.
No idea.
That was such a good game for the Xbox.
Agreed.
I like putting in the custom soundtracks. Like I was listening to Sir Mix-a-Lot while shooting people.
And it had like fully destructible environments, which back then was a big deal
Right.
on those consoles.
So did Red Faction too, I think, right?
That limited. I don't think it was complete.
Yeah, black was almost everything could be destroyed.
Oh wow.
Let's see, what else? PS4 and PC owners get to hop into the beta of Battlefield Hardline, which starts today. Today is Tuesday, by the way. For those listening.
It was yesterday, technically, because there was already people. I watched some people on Twitch streaming it this morning before we got here.
Yeah, that's right. Their conference was yesterday,
and dude, it looks so much fun. Like honestly, like I was telling him, I bought Battlefield 4 when it got launched. I may have put 3 hours into it tops. I think the thing with the newer Battlefield that was a little too much for me was the maps were too big. And I feel like this gameplay style, like almost mixing like a partial like Counter-Strike Payday 2-esque kind of thing with Battlefield, having like a more condensed type of map, but still big enough that like you can get slightly lost in. I think it's going to be like the perfect version of Battlefield for me. I'm going to enjoy it a lot. So I signed up for the beta. We'll see if I actually get a code, but I know what Tim got in. So
we're going to be doing a little bit of miscellaneous news now. We already talked about the first Tomb Raider game that was talked about. There's a second one coming out as well.
Oh, for Guardian of Light.
Yeah, Guardian of Light was the downloadable game, which was more like honestly, it was closer to Diablo than Tomb Raider.
What?
Lara Croft and the Guardian of Light.
Yeah.
Have you not played that?
Nope.
Oh, it's actually
Get
pretty
with
good.
the times. But they announced Lara Croft and the Temple of Osiris coming to the PS4, Xbox One, and PC. There's no time frame yet, but I love the first game, so I'm sure I'll pick this one up too.
It's a thing.
How have you never played that game?
Never played it.
Yeah, I thought didn't they even make it available for free?
I thought they did.
Really?
I never played it.
For Games with Gold. I thought they made it for free once.
I didn't have Games with Gold for that long.
He didn't have an Xbox for that long.
I would have it if it was offered on Games with Gold.
Here was some of the biggest news for me.
Maybe I do have it.
Capcom has announced a shitload of virtual console games coming to the Wii U and 3DS.
I'm so excited for that.
Another Mega Man game.
You just can't hide it?
Mm-hmm. Well, what was it?
I'll go down the list. North America, for the Wii U, we'll see Breath of Fire, the original one, finally.
Mm-hmm.
Demon's Crest, Gargoyle's Quest 2, Mega Man 5, 6, 7, Mega Man X3, which is hard as fuck to find.
For PC.
Mega Man 0, Mega Man Battle Network, Mega Man Battle Chip Challenge, Mighty Final Fight, and Street Fighter 2010. And a handful of those will also hit the 3DS.
Street Fighter 2010 was garbage.
Yeah, it was. Wait, what are all those titles hitting?
What's like
Wii U Virtual Console.
Wii U Virtual Console or 3DS.
And a handful of them were also hitting the 3DS. Gargoyle's Quest is Mighty Final Fight, Street Fighter 2010, so you could own that shit on two systems.
Straight up poop.
And then, let's see, Mega Man 0, 2, Mega Man Battle Network 2 and 3 will also be showing up as well at some point. Just a lot of awesome Capcom stuff. I'm excited about the original Breath of Fire.
Wasn't Sims next? Is that it?
I saw it on the other page, but I don't really care about The Sims.
Yeah, I mean, I watched it just because that's all like Jordan plays, and like it really didn't seem interesting at all. Actually, it was a downer of all things the way that they went about it, because they're like, oh, here's this guy. Oh, he's trying to hit on this chick at this gym. He's gonna try and throw a party and get her to come and try and talk to her, and he dies at the fucking party. Like the Grim Reaper apparently has an iPad now. Like, yeah, but it was just like, yeah, you can play as this guy. Like, oh, and then you could die. Let's move on. It's like
Jen plays The Sims 2 on her phone, and I was trying to get her interested in maybe a Sims game for the Xbox or something.
Yeah.
And she's like, you know what? I like it on my phone, but if I had to sign in to the Xbox, blah, 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 load that up just to do... I don't think I'd play it. So it seems like it's more of a... I'm bored. Let me bring it up on my phone.
Dick around for 2 minutes.
I've seen Jordan dump hours and hours and hours and hours and hours into The Sims. So.
I think there's more to do on the console versions than
no way.
Than the
There's
phone.
so many.
Than the phone.
Sure. But this was like she has the PC versions and like almost like she's missing 2 expansions. Jesus. She has like all of them. So she just like there's so much that you could do with them.
Find something good over there, Jacob?
It's cool, but like
maybe.
What'd you find?
They're gonna yell at you for bringing it up too early. You know that.
Bring what up too early?
If it's something
anything
related that we didn't say yet, then just wait. Because we're probably.
He apparently found something. Look at that grin on his face.
I know. He's excited.
What? Tell us.
No, I'm just looking up crap related to what I was looking up earlier.
Are you really looking for more Need for Speed movie?
Maybe.
God, you know we're doing a podcast, right?
Yeah, I know we're doing a podcast. I've been talking when we talk about stuff that I know about. Otherwise,
I'm looking up Need for Speed. Fucking Aaron Paul.
They're just talking about Mega Man. And you didn't say a damn thing.
Yeah,
you're wearing a Mega Man shirt.
I know, because it's all for stuff I don't have the system for. And again, seriously, if Capcom wants to impress me, release Mega Man Legends 3. Make that shit happen, because
I don't think they will.
No, of course they're not going to let it happen, because at this point...
So just enjoy what is coming out, like Mega Man X3 being re-released, which is fucking awesome.
Yeah, it's awesome if you have a Wii U and,
Then get a fucking Wii U.
Oh, of course. I'll just go off and get a Wii U because, that's better to spend my money on than my kid.
Yeah,
trade your kid in.
Trade your kid in. GameStop might give you $5.
Fuck babies. There's no babies here. Fuck them. You hear that, babies? Fuck you.
No, babies can't hear you.
Fuck
they're
babies.
They're not our listening audience.
Stupid ass babies. You want to know what else is stupid but highly entertaining? You're going to be able to snap your achievement list on the Xbox One that shows you like real-time tracking on how your achievements are going. So if it's like kill 1,000 people, it'll like keep track of it and it'll be on the side of the screen so you could watch what's going on. So that's pretty neat.
That's kind of neat, I guess. Yeah, for achievement hunters like yourself.
Yes, indeed. Stuff like Dead Rising, the achievements on there, that'd be handy on.
Yeah, oh yeah, totally.
Or it's like kill so many zombies, run over so many zombies, do what's
something like that.
Yeah. Which, by the way, the sale should still be going on by Friday. Target has Borderlands 2 on sale for $31.99. Okay. It's originally $39.99, and they're also running a promotion where if you pre-order any of the games there with the little cards they have, you save $15 on any game $39.99 or higher. Well, because Borderlands is originally $39.99 or higher, it combined with the sale price, and you could get Borderlands for $17 on the Vita.
Pretty awesome.
Yeah.
If you have the Vita.
I don't have a Vita.
So I have Borderlands for the Vita.
You do?
I do not.
Oh, okay.
I just got my Xbox 360 last January.
Yeah?
Yep.
How's it going?
Boge is slightly behind the time.
That's what I heard, because I remember the last time I was on the podcast, he was playing Man vs. Wild or whatever.
Oh, yeah.
I missed those.
That was a good time.
I actually did want to play that game.
Should we make Boge play Borderlands on the Vita for an hour?
I've played Borderlands.
Yeah, but on the Vita.
Well,
it's not going to be that different.
Yeah.
My point is you typically make me play a game I've never played before.
Or a really, really bad one.
Or a really, really bad one like the Indiana Jones ripoff.
Deadfall Adventures.
Oh, yeah. Holy fuck.
That was pretty funny.
That was bad.
Temple of Olmec. Indiana Jones wannabe.
Deadfall Adventures for the 360.
It was bad.
I've never even heard of it.
Yeah, it's not a popular one, and it has a collector edition too. So,
did you get it?
Yes,
of course he did.
Where do you think he played it?
Of course he did.
How else do you think he played it?
Moving along.
Oddworld, new and tasty, will be hitting the PS4 on July 22nd.
New Oddworld?
Yeah, new and tasty.
I didn't catch that. Oh wow.
Yep. It's going to hit on PlayStation 4 via PSN on July 22nd, and will also eventually hit the PS3, the Vita, Wii U, PC. Still no word on if they're hooking up with Microsoft or not, because that whole cool parity clause bullshit that Microsoft has.
That'd be something cool for the Wii U.
Yeah,
actually.
Far Cry 4. They showed off more about that. We're at the Ubisoft now.
Oh yep.
The Ubbies.
dude, like Far Cry 4.
I didn't see any of the Ubisoft conference. So I don't.
Dude,
know.
you need to see like the cutscene-esque thing that they opened with for Ubisoft, like with the Far Cry 4 thing. It was awesome. It was really, really cool.
Far Cry 4's new trailer is all about the villain and a monkey.
Yeah, dude, the villain like the villain comes out, and I'm like, oh man, like this is gonna be like one of my new favorite villains. Like he's a badass. Like I like him as a character so far. So it's neat. You'll have to. I don't want to like spoil anything of the trailer because you just need to watch it because it was cool.
Go watch the trailer.
It was awesome.
Thus saith Boge.
Big shocker, they revealed Just Dance 2015.
That has a mobile app that you could play.
Just Dance Now.
Oh.
And guess what song's in it?
My favorite Lady Gaga. Well, yeah, that one. And the thing that they actually used to demo it was Lady Gaga's Applause. It's a guilty pleasure of mine.
It is a fun song.
I love that song.
Yeah.
It's a good song.
I think this just skipped a page on me. Yeah, it did. You can sign up for the crew beta.
I signed up for that as well because that looked pretty cool.
I should find out what systems is it on.
Like everything. I signed up. I signed up for it for PC.
I'm gonna sign up now on the show.
Why? We have stuff to get through.
Yeah.
We're already like well over an hour and 20 minutes.
It's fucking E3, whatever.
You're in E3.
They showed a super serious CG trailer for The Division. Assassin's Creed Unity is coming out October 28th. I know we talked about it before, but now we have the release date.
Yeah.
Rainbow Six Siege.
Oh my god, Rainbow Six Siege looks so fucking good.
I know, I'm pretty excited about that.
That looked so amazing. Like, I'm really excited for that.
I used to play Rainbow Six Vegas too back in college, and yeah, I'm really looking forward to those days.
Dude, like what they did with how they're approaching the whole like 5v5 thing, it's awesome. I'm really excited for that one. That's probably going to be the for me, that might be one of the things that'll get me to stop playing Counter-Strike because it just seems so fucking interesting. It's really, really cool.
The cruise for a PC closed beta.
PC closed beta.
I can't do that anyway.
Well, you can sign up for it and give me the code if you get it.
Nope.
No, we hate you.
I'm still waiting to cover the 2 or 3 videos that I actually did watch.
There you go.
So.
Shantae and the Pirate's Curse is coming out this summer.
Did you just say Shantae?
Shantae.
Is that what you said?
Yes, Shantae.
That's Shantae.
And the Pirate's Curse is coming out this summer.
What? How did I miss that?
Oh, we talked about it like a year ago.
Same Shantae?
Shantae.
Coming to 3DS and Wii U. Yes.
Hello.
Hello.
Coming to get some blood work.
Yes, blood work.
Blood work during it too.
Blood work live on a podcast.
We're ready.
This is going to be cool.
Do you need me to man the iPad?
Possibly.
Possibly.
The word that Ubisoft has finished a Wii U game and is not releasing it.
What?
Wait,
Because Ubisoft has finished a Wii U game, but they are waiting for more console sales to release it.
Okay.
Dick move.
What game is it?
I don't think they revealed what it is.
They won't say.
That's
Maybe
so dumb.
What is all this?
We're recording a podcast. We do a weekly video game podcast, and we figured why not record it while I'm in the hospital after back surgery.
Because logic.
That is the thing.
Back surgery is no reason to take a break.
Yeah.
You can still talk.
Yeah. It's,
Well, my name's Cindy.
Hello, Cindy.
hey.
Hi, Cindy.
Blood work live on the show.
Cindy, do you
great.
play video games?
What's that?
Do you play video games?
I do like hidden object and on the computer and stuff like
Okay.
that.
I like the I Spy-ish kind of things.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yep. And then you have to figure out, what tools to use and get from one thing to another.
Yeah.
What's your favorite game?
Well, I just got done playing Next Stop, which is like a railroad game. But anyhow, I'd have to say Murder on the Orient Express was very interesting because you have to find clues, figure out whose fingerprints, and
Now,
It's like a murder mystery.
Like Agatha Christie murder?
yes,
Okay,
yeah.
now did it play out exactly like the book, or
I actually never read the book, but
okay.
just finding the clues and going from one railroad car to another. And
That sounds very interesting.
Relevance.
Yeah.
anyhow, Joseph, tell me your last name and spell it for me.
Camisa, Cammisa.
Now everyone knows.
What's your
everybody
social
knows.
security number?
211? No.
And your birthday.
3/18/81.
Now everybody knows.
Now I expect presents.
Oh,
You're-
no.
Yeah.
You hear that, listener?
Listener.
Listener.
Your bank account number.
Oh, no.
My bank account number is 1, 2, 3, 4,
Four.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
10.
Let me write that down.
Yeah, really.
Yeah.
Pause.
And your
10.
Is that a 1 and a 0, or is it actually 10?
Oh, you have to guess. Where's the 10 button?
You have to hit it real fast.
Okay.
Or just together at the same
Yeah,
time.
yeah. Take a-
I think we're hitting the PlayStation conference now, which led off with Destiny.
Is it that one?
Yep.
Finished Wii U game, waiting for more console sales. Yeah, I mean, like, that's.
Destiny bundle pack.
I still
Just
can't.
hold. Yep, just hold.
I can't believe that they, like, were like, oh yeah, we finished a Wii U game, but we're gonna wait for more sales.
Yeah.
There was actually another Ubisoft thing that I remember. Oh yeah, you didn't. That moment when Ubisoft was super awkward. There was this fitness game that they ended up unveiling. It actually looked pretty cool. Basically, what it was is
I don't believe you that a fitness game would.
no, it did. It looked pretty cool. A bunch of it is like mini game based, so like each one of them is essentially like for whatever reason, like if you're trying to run in place or if you're trying to like do push-ups or crunches or whatever, it gives you. They put it within like a mini game style thing. The running in place one was kind of set almost like a DDR kind of thing, but essentially you're stepping on keys to a keyboard and you're trying to like hit notes to a song. And then the other one was
You're exercising your fingers.
no. You're jumping up and down and trying to hit like the keys.
Sure.
Oh.
Yeah,
That's weird.
but so it's like rhythm game-esque, but you're like it's essentially like DDR. It looked essentially exactly like DDR.
Okay.
But there's no actual pad on the ground, so you're trying to like look at where you are with the Kinect
had
and
trouble
trying to like
getting-
reference
It wants to
with
start, but it's not.
where you are and
Tried like
on the
4
keyboard.
times to get me with them.
But anyway, and then the next one was like push-up related,
I mean, that's
and
nice. Just
depending on
like
how many
that.
push-ups you do and like how often you're doing them, you're actually increasing the virtual weight on your back. So like every single time you do a push-up, they replace the object that's on your back. So it started with something small like like a book or something like that, and then it got to like a weight
Another
bench,
thing you wanna
and then
try?
like
I'm just seeing if I
a
can
truck,
get enough
and then like
action
a
from this.
whale, and then like
weird.
a tower, and then it's like it's
Try
just
another
really
one.
like
Okay.
crazy stuff.
Yeah, what the hell?
But it looked kind of neat. But yeah, that was another thing that they showed off with
It'd be easier to just.
Ubisoft.
I mean, I got enough.
Let's see here. Released to be
Okay.
iPad,
Let's see what else we
Shantae.
can find.
Finished it. Okay, so yeah, Sony's press conference. They started off with
You could just let that. I don't.
Destiny.
Oh, you
Here.
know.
But
It'll be a little trick.
Okay.
Whatever.
Sony's
Talking blood.
Yep.
Blood talk.
Sony
live.
started with Destiny because they're just like, yeah, we have timed exclusives, so we're just going to constantly talk about
Alrighty,
Destiny.
Let's get another.
And then they were just kind of like,
That's when they unveiled,
they unveiled
the white console.
the white Glacier PlayStation 4.
I think it's what, $449, $450, something like that.
They didn't actually announce a price point from what I remember.
They did.
Did they? I'll
It
click
might have
on
been
this and see
after
if
the
it's on
show.
there. Yeah, I don't think they actually said it on the show. Yeah, no price on the thing.
Yeah. Did you go into the story? You might have an
Yes.
update.
Yep.
Yeah, it's not.
Just
It's
hold it,
nothing
just
there.
like that.
Yeah, I mean, I would assume that they're probably going to put it somewhere around like 450.
I gotta admit, the trailer they showed before the unveiling, like I didn't really enjoy that new trailer.
No, it
much.
didn't look that good.
It didn't look at all like the other stuff they showed.
Yeah, no, it was kind of like, yeah, it's a thing. But yeah, Destiny, they're essentially like the whole beginning of the show was like, hey, let's ram this down our throat because we have timed exclusives, and yay, timed exclusives. But aside from that, it was. Then they worked on. Then they moved over to Sucker
Open up your
Punch,
hand.
working on a standalone
right
Infamous Second Son DLC game.
I'm excited about that.
Yeah, you don't technically need the first game to play this one.
So like
So
Far
it's
Cry 3 Blood Dragon.
So yeah, so it's a completely standalone. Now I don't know enough of the other
This one will put some tape on.
of the actual game to know like
Spurring.
what's going on with it. So, but it looked kind of cool. I guess apparently it's like
out of the way.
more focused on the
girl
chick
that you
that's
meet.
in it.
Is it First Light or First?
Yeah, First Light.
First Light.
Infamous First Light. But yeah, that looked pretty cool. So after that, they showed off this game called Entwined, which this
Anything else you
first game from like a kind of like college student.
Thank you for joining us on the show.
Yeah.
Do you have any final words for our listeners?
No.
Have a good day.
There you go.
There you go.
Simple.
I will have a good day.
Keep it simple.
Enjoy my blood.
Enjoy my blood.
Take care.
That Entwined thing, I guess they were saying it was something that was the company or development team started as like a college.
Oh, did you talk about the Destiny Alpha?
No.
Yeah.
No, when the alpha starts.
The Alpha starts this weekend.
Right.
I believe it's this weekend.
But it's only for PlayStation
PS4, yeah.
4, yeah.
July 17th, so I guess it's next
Yeah,
weekend.
it's still like a month away.
No, the beta is the 17th. When the fuck was the alpha? This Thursday, so yesterday when you're listening to this, and through the weekend, I signed up for it. I think it's one of those things where you have to get a code.
Yeah.
And hope that you get in.
Would.
But there's 4 days of a first look alpha build of Destiny, which is really
Which could be cool.
And then the actual beta begins July 17th. Yeah, I wanted to make sure that you touched on that.
I apologize.
You son of a bitch.
I know.
You talked Infamous, blah, blah.
Yep, Infamous.
Entwined.
Entwined, I guess like the studio is like college students that just graduated or something like that. They tried to get really artsy-fartsy with it. It
reminded me of Journey and how it's not the gameplay, but like the mood to it.
The mood to it, yeah. And then like I guess the gameplay kind of... I'm trying to remember the name of the game that I'm thinking of that essentially like it had like some circular thing that you shot down. It was an Atari thing, I think.
I don't remember. I wasn't too sold on the game.
It didn't really look too like game changing that I'm like, oh man, I'm gonna need that. But it's available right now for like $10.
That was their big thing, that it's out now on the PS4 for $9.99, and it's also cross-buy with the Vita.
Yeah.
I don't remember if the Vita version was out now or if it's an eventual.
I think it's eventual.
Fuck, it might be just here. Let me look at.
I'm pretty sure it's eventual. I don't think it's out right now.
Crackers, cough drops,
lots of them.
Oh, we got some paper towels here. You want to throw those out?
I
don't need that shit. Cookies and my DS.
Of course.
Because you need a DS when you're in the hospital.
It's true. That's what they were made for, right?
And
a flushing of a toilet.
Flushing toilet. Because Boge went tinkies.
It's so loud.
Tinkle, 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 tinkle.
Or maybe he's taking a dump.
Poopy, poopy, poopity, poopy, poopy. Boga went to poopy.
Just peed.
Tinkle, 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 tinkle. Boga went to tinkle.
Something like that.
I brought my Vita because I was hoping to remote play on the PS4 at my house, but the connection here apparently isn't good enough to do it.
Poopy, 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 poopy.
Because I was really, really, really hoping to get one of the PS Now beta codes.
Oh, yeah.
Which is their rental service.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't see... what the hell is the game name that we were just talking about? Entwined. I don't see it on the Vita store.
No, I don't think it is.
Probably a future release.
Yeah.
Kilka Card Gods is on here, though. So that's great news for us all. Kilka.
So after Entwined
was the lights popped on, like they showed the trailer, lights came back on, and everywhere is just Little Big Planet 3, which was I guess
really
their bombshell reveal.
for.
That was really like the the ovation for that
Oh
was
yeah, dude, people went
huge.
nuts.
Because no one thought it was going to be there.
No, I didn't expect it at all.
JP even did an article on Save Continue, like what won't be at E3, and that was Little Big Planet won't be there. Guess what? Little Big Planet's there.
Yep, and it showed like three new characters,
three new playable characters,
four people playing at the same time, which you could do before, but at least like now everybody has their own like strengths and weaknesses.
Yeah.
As per whatever character they're playing.
Yeah, like the one can fly, the one has like super strength.
Well, the one can be really big or be really small. Like he
yeah.
Like what did they call him?
Ant-Man.
Toggle or what?
Toggle, yeah.
Yeah. So you toggle him being bigger and smaller.
Yeah, and then
the dog.
Swoop is the bird that can fly.
Yeah.
And Odd Sock is like a dog that can wall jump, along with Sackboy,
the Avenger,
who has what the hell
like
is
some
that?
sort of like air gun thing.
Secret powers,
but
big or small.
And the coolest announcement,
all of
what do you guys talking
side
about?
Conversation about Ant-Man,
because the microphone will pick that up.
It will.
That's okay.
So go ahead, talk about Ant-Man.
We were hoping it would pick it up.
Ant-Man?
You said that the one character's powers, he can be either really big or really small. I said, like Ant-Man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then, sidebar. You guys weren't invited.
Fine.
Carry on.
Yeah, let us carry on with our podcast.
Yeah, with the second conversation so no one can understand.
See your way out.
I like how the special guest
choke on D's nuts.
Tells the original host that it's his podcast.
It is our podcast.
I guess so now. I'm just a guest, I guess.
How many episodes have you been on in the past year?
3.
There
4, maybe 4. I don't know. I don't remember.
Been on all of them.
Someone quit the show.
That was
Tim. Like, my girlfriend got in a car wreck.
I'm on house arrest.
Oh, she almost died.
Oh, we have to bring that one up.
I can't record a podcast now because I have to support my fiance whose leg was shattered. Like, what kind of excuse is that?
You're right. You should have been recording that.
You
should have been recording that podcast in her room.
You're an asshole.
That guy singer.
We should have. That would have been funny. And like they're trying to get her out of out of her bed, and she's like screaming in pain.
Didn't shit for like 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Talking about when she finally did her giant ass baby or whatever.
You better hope she doesn't listen to this.
She doesn't listen. They kept cramming suppositories up there, just praying she would eventually shit.
Poop.
Poopy.
Poop-a-da poop.
So the big announcement for Little Big Planet is the fact that all of the levels that were made in Little Big Planet 1 and 2.
So over 8.7 million levels playable in Little Big Planet 3.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's fucking nuts.
And the funny thing is, the subheader on this story says over 8.7 levels made. All will be playable.
8.7 levels.
Yes.
I really want to play that 0.7 of a level.
There's a lot of it's actually like a 0.001 of the level, but cumulatively they make a 0.7.
But it's slated to release this fall.
Yeah, which is like
by Christmas. Which is nuts because it just came out of nowhere.
Yep. I'm really, really excited for that. That's one of the few things that would make me go like, I want a PlayStation. Like there's one other thing, and we'll get to that, which it should be coming up soon, I believe.
I know people were talking about Project Beast.
Yeah, that looks cool.
Which is now known as Bloodborne from Software.
I just didn't know exactly like what was going on with it. Like I said, there was a lot of stuff that was revealed at E3 that it's just kind of like, yeah, here's a thing. We're not going to tell you a lot about it. Just figure it out.
Well,
get hyped.
The trailer's been out there for a while with Project Beast, but now we know that the name is Bloodborne, and it's coming in 2015, which is very specific. Mm-hmm. And there's like no other information. I still don't know if it's coming to.
They shouldn't really have to nail it down
PC
to 12
or anything else.
I have no idea.
They gave us another look at The Order 1886.
Yeah, it was cool, I guess.
Which didn't look amazing.
I don't know. I was just kind of like, yeah, it's a thing. Like it's just, it's.
They've already announced 2 collector's editions for that game.
Oh, so then you're on board.
An $80 one and a $150.
I was gonna say, and a $700 one where you get like the fucking hand crossbow or whatever.
The bummer for me is the 80 and the 70 have different figures.
So you need to buy both of them.
I'm not going to, but
Yeah,
to get everything.
Really gonna whine about not being able to buy both of them.
No, I don't even know if I'll keep the pre-order for the one because I don't. Like, I'm still not really sold on the order.
It doesn't seem like, I don't know. There's just not like, there's not enough there for me to get hyped on.
Yeah.
It's just like, yeah, it's a thing. You know, it's whatever.
Either that or else you'll find out that the European version has both, and so you'll order the European one.
Probably.
After
And
you
it's
order
region free. I just got the European version of Murdered Soul Suspect because theirs came with a special edition with, like, the journal from the game, the guy's journal.
Did you try that game yet?
No, because it came in yesterday.
Oh.
So I opened it here, had no idea what the hell I was doing. I was the gun.
Probably chewed on the disc.
I like licked
Yeah,
it.
maybe. He goes to put it in, and it's just like, why isn't it working? Yeah.
Just don't get the European version.
So, well,
of Stick of Truth.
Oh my god.
Something I did get a European version of, and since we weren't too hyped about the order, what I am hyped about is Dead Island 2.
Dead Island 2.
Because I got the European version of Dead Island
That's skipping ahead, I think, technically.
No, it went the order to Dead
Was
Island 2.
it? Oh, okay. Yeah, Dead Island 2, I mean, like, the trailer looked kind of funny. It was cool. I watched it. I giggled.
PS4 has scored an exclusive beta, as well as an exclusive character on the PS4.
Exclusive character where that's the one where I was like, oh, you bastards. But, like, even still, it's like, it's not going to make, like, it's not going to make or break the game. The gameplay experience isn't going to be any different.
I'll probably still get it on Xbox One anyway.
Yeah.
It'll be like Eternal Sonata, where like a year later, oh, here's a PS3 version with 2 characters that don't even matter.
Yeah.
The whole thing.
Yeah.
So whatever.
And that extra character might come to Xbox eventually anyway.
Yeah.
It might be a time thing.
Cost $5 or something.
Yeah.
They talked about Der Burbler, Reaper of Souls on the PS4.
Yeah, they're gonna be adding
crossover with The Last of Us.
Yeah, they're bringing in like clickers and
that's cool as fuck.
I guess.
I think that's cool as hell. I know. Don't they have an entire level?
Yeah, they're making an entire level with the stuff from The Last of Us, which I guess that's cool. I mean, it's
the most unexpectedly awesome news is that the PS4 and the Vita are getting a remaster of Grim Fandango.
Grim Fandango.
Yeah.
How fucking cool is that?
Which I was just like, damn it, now I want a PS4.
You can always get it on the Vita.
Yeah, I guess.
And now you have to deal with an overheating PS4.
It's true. It's true. I really.
You have a Vita?
I never got a chance to play Grim Fandango, and I've heard a lot of really great things about it. So I'm actually kind of pumped on that because I'd like to give the game a shot.
I've ridden the Fandango at Knoebels.
I rode.
Can you do the Fandango?
Oh, yeah.
I rode the Fandango after some kid like puked on it.
Oh,
like they just rinsed it off with a hose and then let it run so it would like dry off and like spray the water onto all the people that were waiting in line underneath. It was hysterical. And then like they didn't quite get all of it, so like I sat a couple seats away from it and my one buddy sat in the seat from the kid and he like dropped it down and there was like still some chunks there and he's like, I can probably figure out what this kid ate. And he's sitting there like laughing because he's like, he drinks and pukes a lot, so he's like okay with it. But then like some kid like got on after that and then like immediately puked from seeing it, so it was just like chain pukes. It was funny.
So another game that was pretty much just revealed and nothing else. Magica 2.
Magic 2? Yeah, that's kind of cool. The way that they revealed it, like that's another trailer that you kind of have to watch because it was funny. It was cool.
Yeah, I didn't get to watch the whole PS or Sony conference yet. As well as console debut of No Man's Sky on the PS4.
No Man's Sky looks kind of cool. There's just, again, not a lot to go off of. Like, I just don't know what exactly they're trying to go for. So it's like, I don't know if I'm interested or not. I mean, like, I'm normally not interested with a lot of sci-fi stuff, and it looks pretty sci-fi-like. But the transitions that they were showing as far as like going from the space exploration to like on the planets and then like back up, like it was very seamless, which was pretty impressive. But aside from that, I just had no idea what the fuck was going on. Like
Sony announced a partnership with Devolver Digital that will see their upcoming library of releases make their debuts exclusively on PlayStation.
That was what I was thinking of with
that's the Talos Principle, Hotline Miami 2, Not a Hero, Titan Souls, and Broforce.
Broforce.
So they will all debut first on the PS4/Vita.
But they'll get there. They're gonna go to the other system.
As well as a console debut of Abzu from Giant Squid.
Yeah, and that looks weird. Style.
I notice a lot of Sony's exclusives are just like timed launches.
Right, and that was the other thing too. I was like I made a post about it. I'm just like, oh yeah, that looks really awesome. It makes me want to get it. Oh wait, never mind. It's coming out on everything else anyway.
Anyway, yeah.
So it's like literally the only two things, and we didn't really touch. It's got to be coming up. But the other thing that I'm like hyped for, it's Little Big Planet, and then there's another game which will.
Possibly this one. This is an actual exclusive to the PS4. Suda51's new game, Let It Die.
Yeah, Suda51.
We don't know shit about it.
We don't know anything about the game.
We just know it's from Suda51.
I don't have to know anything about the game because I know it's from Suda51, so I would want it.
It's like the Platinum game for Xbox.
Right.
It's, you know who's making it, you know it's going to be batshit crazy and fun. So it's pretty much a must buy.
Right. Mine is that. Like literally the only things that make me want to buy a PlayStation 4 as of right now are freaking Little Big Planet 3 and Let It Die. Just because it's Suda51.
It looks like Sony is going to have some exclusive content for Disney Infinity 2.
Yeah, it was
including
Avengers
the
stuff.
Hulk.
Yeah.
Oh boy, so
the Hulk will be
already doing Disney Infinity 2.
Yeah, Marvel. The Hulk will be exclusive for PlayStation consoles. Apparently more info on more exclusive content will come, but
yeah,
I don't give a shit about that game anyway.
Yeah, I was really, really underwhelmed by that game. We got it for the kids for Christmas, and it just
kind of my.
I tried playing it. I was just like, I don't blame the kids for not getting into it because it just
wasn't that good.
It just wasn't what it was hyped up to be.
Yeah,
I didn't like the fact that like you can get all these different characters, but you can't use like Jack Skellington in the Toy Story world.
No, only just like the stuff to make the levels or whatever.
Yeah, they do that same thing in like everything where they won't let the worlds mix. I don't know why Disney is so anal about it.
Maybe they're gonna fix that with the second one.
Who knows?
I doubt it.
Disney Infinity 2 is Marvel.
It's just all like Marvel related.
Yeah.
I was expecting the Disney version of Skylanders. That's what I was expecting.
That's what I would have expected too.
And then they were talking about the toy box, and I'm like, all right, well, that's a really cool addition to Disney's version of Skylanders. And then when I realized it isn't Disney's version of Skylanders at all, it's you got your levels, but you got to use the people from that movie.
Yeah.
And then the toy box is like completely separate. It doesn't really interlock with anything
with the actual game. But the toy box is where all the characters can mingle together.
But I don't freaking do.
Yeah, I mean,
you can only play one at a time.
Yeah.
I don't know why Disney is so against their properties mixing. Because it's even like that in Kingdom Hearts. The characters, like the only characters who jump from world to world are
the main ones.
Goofy and Donald and Mickey. That's it. Everything else, they are locked to their world. It's just it's Disney's weird. Sony announced that they're going to try getting into the free-to-play type of games.
Yeah, they're showing a bunch of as soon as they showed this trailer where they're like, oh yeah, free to play, we know how to do free to play because free to play means free to play, and then as soon as they go to the fucking trailer it says like some stuff is not included in the free to play. It's just like it was big fucking letters right in the bottom. I'm just like, well then don't fucking say it.
Their big thing is Fat Princess is gonna
some sort of like puzzle puzzle bejeweled-y kind of thing with that. Yeah, and they're like, oh yeah, and PlanetSide 2, like, oh yeah, that one that was supposed to be at launch. You fucking idiots.
PS4 is finally going to support YouTube uploads.
Yeah, that was kind of cool.
Goddamn time.
Yeah.
The Playroom is getting free DLC, which what the fuck ever.
Yeah.
PlayStation Now Open Beta is coming July 31st. Coming to for the PS4, and shortly after it will extend to the PS3 and the Vita, as well as select Sony TVs. PlayStation Now is like the game rental service.
Yep.
Yeah, we're still going.
Still going strong. What's up?
How much? Am I interrupting?
No.
Not yet.
There's no such thing as an interruption.
Yeah, not on this show.
Nope. And just keep going.
How's your pain?
Not bad. It's still around the 3-4 range. Probably more 4 than 3. A little bit's coming back, but for the most part, not too horrible. Medical time on the podcast.
I brought you another Valium pill.
Cool.
The old Tylenol party in your
Tylenol! Yeah! Fuck yeah.
and your Zofort.
We are getting crunk with the Tylenol.
Getting crunk.
Yes, with the Tylenol.
Is that a... You always have them covering the other wristband.
That's how they put them on. Like the green one's super tiny, the white one is middle-sized, and then the yellow fall wrist one is the loosest.
They obviously got those backwards.
Loose bitches.
Loose bitches.
Bitches and bitches.
But yeah, Sony essentially... Where were we at? I forgot already.
Talking about PlayStation Now.
Oh, the
which is
PlayStation Now.
going to be their rental service, pretty much.
So PlayStation Now, it seems like it's like all just like PlayStation 1 stuff. And like some Vita stuff.
They're going to have PS3 stuff because that's pretty much their way to get you to play PS3 games on the PS4.
Okay, well let me ask you this. And I know we haven't touched on the PlayStation TV yet, but they have some select TVs can do it. Like, okay, that's all well and good. You really think like just like the graphical capabilities that's inside of a TV are really going to be able to handle a PlayStation 3
That's why it says select games.
Yeah.
And the whole thing is the TV isn't processing the game. It's streaming. So you're streaming the game online. Your
so they're trying to do the whole like I know what you're talking
it's
about.
pretty much cloud game.
Not GameFly.
No, like they were.
What was it called?
There was a thing that was on PC that essentially like you were playing the game on someone else's computer and it was just streaming the display to you.
If you need more of the other stuff, let me know, okay?
I'm pretty good for now. I don't think I'll need anything.
Whenever you need it.
All right.
It's available. Okay?
Just load me up. 10 shots at once.
10 shots.
Oh my god, that'd be a fun show. Yeah, they're the games that they're touting. They name drop Dead Space 3,
That's what it was.
Metal Gear Solid Ground Zeroes, Ultra Street Fighter 4, God of War Ascension.
Ultra Street
Ratchet
Fighter
and Clank.
4 was the one where I was like, oh shit, because that just came out.
Yeah.
Like, so that's exciting.
Yeah, but so they're touting it that with the TVs you might be able to play some games without even owning a console. But you own a stupidly expensive TV.
Yeah, essentially. Or if you bought what was next announced.
Yeah, the PlayStation TV.
Which is essentially just like a Roku box with PlayStation Now attached to it. Like,
Yeah, it's releasing in the fall for $100 or $140 with a controller, one game, a voucher, and HDMI cable. The PS TV can play PSP, PS1, PS3 games via PS Now, and most Vita games. Pretty much any of the Vita games that don't require the
like touch
screen
stuff. Yeah.
It's like Uncharted, one of their biggest touted games, won't work on it. And it can hook up to the PS4. But yeah, the PlayStation TV should be neat, even if it's just to play Vita games on your TV.
I guess.
I'd be excited about that.
I guess.
Some of the games are pretty cool.
Whatevs. I don't know. I'm very underwhelmed by that, considering it's freaking no Roku box. Like, Roku boxes like don't really sell well because there's plenty of other shit that takes care of that stuff. Like, there's no reason to have like a dedicated box just for streaming services.
And then
I look at it.
And then Sony did what everyone thought Microsoft would do: TV.
Yep.
TV.
They're like, yeah.
Talking about the first original PlayStation TV series. I think someone was saying that the segment went on for like 20 minutes.
Oh, it was
boring
long.
As fuck.
That's where I had dinner. Like, because I was watching it live. Like, I was able to do a bunch of. I got a ton of stuff done during that time.
After the next thing that we'll talk about, but they also showed a Ratchet and Clank film.
Yeah,
so
movie.
TV and movies.
Well, I was gonna say Ratchet and Clank. That movie's coming out. What, 2016? I think.
I think 2015.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, that is getting a theatrical release if I remember correctly.
Yeah, no, that's like that's why they're saying like they partnered with someone because it's a PlayStation exclusive game.
Yeah.
People shit all over Xbox for TV movie. And guess what Sony fucking did?
Well, yeah, but Sony has to do it because they're hemorrhaging money, and their entertainment part is the only thing that's keeping them afloat.
Well, it's the same thing they did last year at E3. Sony was all about TV and movies last year at E3, but no one remembers that because the last 5 minutes of the press conference.
Because they're like, we're $100 cheaper.
I still tell people, rewatch last year's E3.
Yeah.
And see how shitty Sony's show was.
I didn't like Sony's this year because essentially everything that they were like toting about that they're like, and we'll get to some of it. We already touched on some of it.
Yeah.
But they're pretty much just like, yeah, look at this stuff that we're going to be getting on PlayStation 4. And it's like, it's coming to everything else. Like,
and I love the fact that even though I'm reading off Destructoid, like, for their wrap-up of Xbox, it's like, well, it's not, boring me to sleep, but it's not spectacular. And Sony's like, another great E3 from Sony. Shut up.
It was terrible.
But right before the Ratchet and Clank stuff, they talked about something that Boge would be interested in.
Oh, yeah?
Mortal Kombat 10. Mortal Kombat. It's your time to shine, Boge. Start talking.
All right.
I watched that trailer, and I was thrilled that the first thing I saw was the whole Scorpion Sub-Zero conflict still going strong.
That's all they show ever?
Yeah.
Whenever they announce anything Mortal Kombat related?
Except for Mortal Kombat 3.
That is true.
Well, no, but what was it? Mortal Kombat 3, they weren't even part of the thing, so.
Well, Scorpion wasn't.
But, yeah, and they also showed that new girl in the weird dude with the midget.
Yeah. Which, honestly, it's like Candyman versus Master Blaster.
The new characters didn't really impress me too much.
No, I didn't. I was very underwhelmed by them.
The gameplay and the action
looked cool.
Looked great.
Amazing.
I'm not impressed by the bee girl, whatever the heck her name is. But Master
the Wicker Man.
But yeah, Master Blaster.
Girl.
Like I thought he could look kind of cool. I'm interested in seeing what all he can do.
Now there was another character that was in the trailer, but they didn't like it wasn't.
Focus,
like it was when they were doing the fatality stuff at the end. There was this guy that almost looked like a cross between like a Night Wolf, Sub-Zero-y, Cyrax. Like it was just. It was. I don't even know how to describe
like you're drunk right now.
I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure Joe's the one that's supposed to be on drugs right now.
I really don't know. I really don't know how to describe him. Like it was just like it was weird. It was really weird.
Well, the thing with the Mortal Kombat games, all of them are pretty much just you just go up to the next person, and there was never really any really involved storyline.
No, dude, honestly, that's what I loved about Shaolin monks.
No, the last one was awesome. Like Mortal Kombat 9, when you go through the whole storyline, I love the way that they
Armageddon?
did it. No,
that's the last one I played.
Yeah,
Mortal Kombat 9,
the most recent one. They force you.
This one we're talking about. No, that's X. Okay.
No, the last one that came out.
Yeah.
Okay. On 360, PS3.
Well, I'll have to get that one.
Oh, it's phenomenal.
Because
it's probably, honestly, it's my favorite Mortal Kombat
now too.
I was really excited about this new one.
Complete collection.
Yeah.
I was really excited about this new one because it seemed like there's a really good storyline to go along with it.
The most recent one, what they ended up doing was that the storyline was great. It had everybody involved, and the way that they made you go about it was you had to actually play, like it was set up in chapters, and every chapter it forced you to play as another character. So it made you play all the characters in the game. So so
if you suck at one character, you'll never beat it.
Yeah, that too.
I was gonna say because they did that with oh crap, it was the
it was Armageddon, I think.
No,
Armageddon was the first one where you got to create your own character.
Yeah, the RPG section for Mortal Kombat Deception was like that.
Oh yeah.
I remember I sucked.
I remember that.
I was terrible with Johnny Cage in that game, and I had to have my roommate get me past the one part.
Well, I tell you what though,
you had to do like a 25 hit combo, and I'm just like, fuck this.
The new one, honestly, it was my favorite Mortal Kombat to date because it would the way that they did the storyline was wonderful. The tower thing was really awesome. Like those challenges were a pain in the ass.
I think it's hilarious that fucking Freddy Krueger was in it.
Yep, Freddy Krueger was DLC.
Well, it makes sense because Warner Brothers owns it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it was cool.
I'll still stand by Shaolin Monks as being one of my favorites.
Oh yeah,
Shaolin Monks was great. Yeah.
It could have used some more polish, but all in all, it was a really fun game.
I'm so bummed that they never made a second.
Well, they were supposed to Fire and Ice.
Yeah.
I really wish that had been made too.
I'm sad they didn't even do like an HD remake of Shaolin Monks because that was rumored for so long.
That'd have been really cool.
That would have been cool.
Yeah.
Actually, I'll definitely pick that up if they release that on.
So, Boge, what else do you have to say about Mortal Kombat? This is your time to shine.
My time to shine?
Yeah, instead of texting.
Well, this is also my time that the babysitter's like, when the fuck you coming home?
Never.
Yeah, Mortal Kombat looked really good. The graphics, the gameplay looked really good. The storyline looked like there was actually one there, and I didn't know about Mortal Kombat 9.
I like that they added in the environmental.
Let him. This is his time. Let him talk.
I don't know if you.
No, I don't mind conversation.
Yeah.
No, you're not allowed to talk to Chris.
Well, fine. But I thought originally when I was looking up videos, it was an Xbox game, and it was in the Sony reveal. Yeah. But it's going to be for Xbox.
Yeah.
So
it's on everything.
Is it on the last gen stuff?
I don't know. It might be only next gen.
It doesn't look like it could be.
Oh, good. They could just scale it back.
It looks really.
They could easily just scale that back. Yeah. But I'm going to assume that it's going to be Xbox One, PlayStation 4, PC.
Yeah.
Done. Because aside from that, because they did Mortal Kombat, they did. It should be next on the list. I think it's next on the list.
Well, the next on the list was actually back to Ratchet and Clank.
Oh, right, okay.
Because they're remaking the original Ratchet and Clank.
The first one, yeah.
For the PS4, which I think is pretty goddamn cool.
Yeah, that's cool.
I'm trying to see if we could get a list of platforms. Mortal Kombat X, yes, PS3, PS4, 360, Xbox One, and PC.
Yep.
So there you go. You can play it on your 360.
Solid. Well, there you go. Don't even need to get an Xbone. But I am going to need to get one for the next game we're going to talk about. Or
no,
we're on PlayStation.
Yeah, but it was a PlayStation reveal.
Yeah, but it's just another
multi-platform. Yeah, but it's not going to be.
Well, you said the next game we're going to talk about, but the next game we're about to talk about,
it launched on it. If it's what I'm thinking of,
Last of Us remastered.
No, the Batman.
That's last.
Yeah, that's not on yet.
Yeah, but that's next gen.
I think you're talking about the one after The Last of Us, which comes out July 29th, by the way. Last of Us remastered. The Last of Us remastered.
Which, when they revealed it, literally the first thing that they put up on the screen was
spoilers.
Like, spoiler alert. And then, like, as soon as it goes off, like, one of the main spoilers in the first, like, 20, 30 minutes of the game is, like, right there.
Yeah.
It's like...
Yeah, that's
like the whole trailer was nothing but spoilers. Like the whole thing. There's like, remember this part that made you feel like crap? Yeah, here's that part. You remember that other part that made you feel like crap? Yeah, here's that part. Like,
so I think this is what you were talking about. The shocker of the year coming to PS4, PC, and Xbox One this fall.
GTA 5.
Yep.
Oh. Yeah, buddy.
Yeah, the biggest shock that nobody ever saw coming.
Everybody saw it coming. It was just a matter of when.
No, nobody saw it coming. It was a total shock to everybody.
But yeah,
absolute shock.
I'm excited because PC, that coming out on PC means mod the crap out of it, which means GTA Online on PC is probably going to be the craziest thing I've ever played in my entire life.
I sense a lot of bannings coming.
Oh, absolutely.
After that, Uncharted 4: A Thief's End, 2015. They're touting it as one last time. Until Uncharted 5.
Yeah.
Because Uncharted 3 was the end of the trilogy.
Yeah, and then it's like, oh yeah, here's one more.
Yeah, now it's one last time.
Yeah, well, I guess we'll squeeze out one more.
Yeah, and then,
I guess we'll squeeze out one more.
This just broke more game record sales for the PS4? Oh.
Uncharted 5 is the beginning of a new era with the same characters.
Yeah.
And then Uncharted 6 is like the introduction of new characters that they're going to eventually turn over to. But they never will because they'll just stick with Nathan Drake.
It's going to be like a Star Wars saga.
Or
There's gonna be prequels.
Jar Jar Binks is going to be in Uncharted 7.
Oh God.
Jar Jar Binks needs to get shot through the head.
But after Uncharted, here's another one Boge is excited about. Arkham Knight.
Yes!
Despite the fact that it was delayed to next year.
Yep.
But the only reason I think I would need to get a new gen system, next gen system,
Well, current gen, technically.
Yeah.
well, whatever, is because of Arkham Knight. Since we found out that Mortal Kombat X is going to be on the 360.
Yeah.
Well, Arkham
or
Knight
might
is
be,
going to
or
be
whatever.
on Xbox One too, isn't it?
No,
But it won't be on the 360.
It won't be
He's
on the
saying that
360.
Mortal Kombat will be
yeah.
on the 360.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah. No, I got
So
you.
he doesn't need a new gen system to play
But that's the
Mortal
thing,
Kombat.
like, you know, you look at the majority of the end of Sony's press conference. It was like
multi-platforms.
4 or 5 games. It was all multi-platform, and you're just like, dude, like,
Well, their big thing with Arkham Knight was the fact that the Scarecrow Nightmare missions would only be on the PS4.
again, like
Oh, really?
DLC that's exclusive, but the main gaming experience you're gonna get on like everything else. Like that's why I'm like, that was the main thing that they're like, yeah, we're the fucking shit because we got this, and it's like, dude, like, it's not like you're the only people getting it. Like, calm your tits. Like,
Did anyone else watch that Batman trailer?
yeah, it looks awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, well, first of all, you got the Batmobile now, and
That strafes.
Yeah.
Like,
you need to like really memorize that damn map because they're like cutting right, cutting left, and I'm like, I can't even play Grand Theft Auto without hitting a tree, you know. And this guy's
see
wheeling
now,
through the-
honestly, like with how large that world looks, I feel like
the world is large, but the streets seem narrow.
Well, now here's the thing, though.
And a lot of turns.
I feel like the car would be underutilized because you could just fucking fly
Yeah.
everywhere. Like, why would you take a car when you could just like zoop 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 and you're there?
Yeah.
Like, it's just like the only thing that
Because
made
you're
the
not
car interesting is
bulletproof,
because
your car
essentially,
is.
well, that's the thing. Like, the only thing that made it worth using the vehicle is because it was like they essentially turned the Batmobile into a goddamn tank.
Yeah.
Like, it's not even like a car anymore. Like,
Yeah, but the Batmobile's always been like that, though.
and not in the games.
Well,
Well, I don't think you've ever really got to drive the Batmobile
No,
in any
there was no
games.
reason to because you could fly everywhere.
also, pretty much all Batman games have sucked balls.
No,
Most.
Oh my god.
most, not all.
All right. Not including the recent Arkham series.
Well, then I can't.
All right. But
right.
seriously, I mean, I don't know if they ever came out with
The one
game
Batman
versions
game on
of
the
the
Game Boy was
movies
awesome.
that were like with the what's his face and
Michael Keaton and Val Kilmer.
yeah. They're all garbage.
Yeah, they were
But
crap.
the real Batman games, like the original
crap.
Batman game
What, by
that was
Sunsoft or
on Nintendo,
Nintendo?
that game was freaking awesome. I loved that game. That was the first game that I ever learned how to like do the whole wall jump, you know, on that Mario is like perfectionist at now.
Yeah.
But like that game I stayed up and played hours. I loved that game. That was amazing. And
I love you.
I love you too, Joe. I love that beard.
So,
But then, you know, with the whole Arkham series,
Yeah.
and I guess Arkham
When I say
Origins
most
isn't
Batman
really
games
part of the
suck,
series,
I'm not talking about the Arkham series.
Yeah, because the Arkham ones
That
were
was- that was-
baller.
Arkham is when comic games like stopped sucking
Yep. Yeah.
for the majority.
Yeah, because
Alright, yeah.
there was one or two okay ones previous
Through
to
the
that.
years,
There was
yeah.
there was
Like
a
the
Spider-Man one.
The Spider-Man games for the PS1 were pretty good, and even the ones for the based on the movie.
Yeah, it
I'll
wasn't
say that
bad.
Wolverine game, Wolverine Unleashed or whatever it is.
Oh, the Wolverine.
the M-rated one. That one's fucking
I was
awesome.
gonna say, yeah, the one that came out with the Wolverine movie.
Yeah.
The
I'll
only
have to
time
check
when
that out.
the only time when
And Ultimate Alliance, I like the Ultimate Alliance
Yeah.
stuff.
Oh, the Ultimate
the
Alliance stuff
Wolverine
really
game was
cool.
the only time where the video game was actually better than the movie.
Yeah. And I love the fact that they finally had the balls to make it M-rated
Yeah.
Yeah.
and violent as hell.
Yeah.
That was the end of the Sony conference.
Nintendo.
What are the Ultimate Alliance ones? Are they T?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because they throw out some curse words once in a while.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Here and there.
Yeah, but Ultimate Alliance. Oh,
You could even get away with saying shit a bunch in T-rated games now.
Yep.
yeah.
Shit.
Like Uncharted, they love saying shit.
shit.
True.
Shit. Destructoid reviewed Dead Rising Super Ultra Arcade Remix Hyper Edition EX Plus Alpha.
Just saying, we got 30 minutes before I
They
go.
gave
Yeah,
it
we're
an
gonna
8. Yeah, we're just about done. Other big news:
Nintendo.
Sonic Boom on the 3DS looks like it's going to be a solid Metroidvania, but that's just part of the Sonic cycle where game is announced, game looks great, game reviews horribly, you give up on Sega, and then it gets announced again, and you're like, oh, it looks great. The Sega circle of life.
Yeah, one of my buddies was just like, Capcom, makes us upset again that we're not going to get a Mega Man game, but it could be worse. We could all be Sonic the Hedgehog fans.
True.
Yeah.
Digital Devil Saga 2 hit PlayStation Network this week, which is awesome. Atlas has been on a roll putting out their Mega 10 games, which is great. Surgeon Simulator is coming to PS4.
Nice.
I wonder if they'll make you use the touchpad.
That'd be great.
That would be terrible.
Looks like there's some new Club Nintendo rewards for the month. Kirby's Dream Land on the 3DS, Kirby's Adventure on the Wii U, Mario Party 2 for the Wii, and
Mario Party 2 for the Wii?
yeah,
That'd be cool.
and Wii Mode on the Wii U.
Huh.
And then this one is intriguing to me for the 3DS, Electroplankton.
The fuck is that?
It was a game that was only sold through Nintendo's website very briefly. It's actually fairly valuable. It's more of like a music app than an actual game.
Okay.
I just think it's interesting that they're releasing that. That's pretty naners.
Weird.
Maybe it's one of those things where, like, they see the second-hand market for it, and it's like, oh, we should get in on that.
Yeah, right? We should deplete all of the value of these.
Oh my god, there's still 2 more pages of news to read.
Yep.
Holy shit.
There was a lot of stuff to go
We didn't even get to Nintendo yet.
Yeah.
Probably not going to.
Oh, we will.
Amiibo for Smash Brothers. The little mini... It's pretty much Skylander style figures, but Nintendo.
Oh, yeah, I saw a
Really?
couple of those.
Yeah.
That should be
That
interesting.
you can scan, like put on your Wii U gamepad into the game.
That's awesome. That's cool.
Mario Party 10
Yeah.
is coming.
I'm hyped.
And you get to be Bowser this time.
I'm hyped.
So that looks pretty cool. Star Fox is coming to the Wii U, they confirmed.
I'm pretty stoked about that. I've always been a Star Fox fan, so any new game is good in my book.
We discussed this a couple of weeks ago, like a week or 2 ago, about the GameCube controller adapter coming to the Wii U.
$20?
That's going to be $19.99, and those retro GameCube controllers, $29.99. So it's pretty much $50 for the package.
That's not too bad.
Yeah. I mean, that's what a controller costs nowadays, so...
It's cheaper, technically, if you think about it. I mean, once you have the actual adapter.
Well,
because
right.
the controller itself is going to be...
And there's a bundle that comes with Smash Brothers, the adapter, and a controller for $100.
Yeah.
So it's a $10 savings.
Solid. Now they just need to come out with a Wii U bundle.
Mario vs. Donkey Kong is hitting the Wii U. That looks pretty cool.
A new version?
Yeah.
Oh, that'll be cool. Those games were fun. I got one for being a what was it? Like one of the first ones for a 3DS. Like they gave one of them out, and I played it. It was fun.
Devil's Third, the game coming from Tomonobu Itagaki, the former head of Team Ninja.
Oh, okay.
His game Devil's Third is not only still alive, it is now a Wii U exclusive.
Exclusive.
How crazy is that?
Nice.
Professor Layton versus
Phoenix Wright. I'm so excited for that.
My
That's
friends
awesome.
have said that's a digital download only, though.
So what?
It's better than nothing.
Yeah, I'll take it.
Better than nothing. August 29th. I'd rather have the game than not get it at all.
Yep.
Like, if they made, if it came down to it and, like, Xenoblade Chronicles was digital only, I'd be happy that we got it. If they make Mother 3 a 3DS download, I'll be happy.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be
True.
good. And then last page of news, I saw something really, really big here. Wii U's getting Art Academy, blah, blah. Here's the big thing. Final Fantasy Type 0, which was originally for the PSP, I believe.
Okay.
It looked like a more mature style Final Fantasy game, is coming to the PS4 and Xbox One. which is weird as hell. People have been demanding this game for a long time because it never came to America.
Okay.
Final Fantasy Type 0 HD is coming.
Yeah, I read about that earlier today.
Well, there's a lot of Nintendo
really
stuff
weird.
that we gotta like skim over quick.
It was originally revealed as a supposedly Vita, but they said that was incorrect.
Yeah.
But oh my god, I'm so happy that that's finally coming. Final Fantasy Agito's coming to mobile phones. Someone rode an elephant in Far Cry 4 and went on a rampage, which makes me even more excited for Far Cry 4. Final Fantasy 14 is getting Rogue and Ninjas.
Ninjas would be cool.
And then Destructoid is asking who won E3.
There's a lot of Nintendo stuff that we didn't hit.
Yarn Yoshi
Yep.
now has a name. What is it? Puffed World?
No, it was like I don't even. Yeah, you have to look up the Nintendo Direct stuff.
Yeah.
There's a lot of stuff in that.
I don't think we have the time though.
We can breeze through the headlines quick. I'll start like packing some stuff up because everybody's got to bounce.
Yeah.
It's a long episode.
I gotta go right now, so I will say goodbye.
Goodbye.
Love you, Joe.
Good
Hope
seeing
your
you,
back is
Bogles.
feeling better. Touch my
Thanks
belly.
for coming to visit.
Yeah.
Touch
your
my
titties.
belly.
Titties.
Do you have any final words for our listeners, Bogue?
No. Not at all.
No.
Not even a little.
No.
Mortal Kombat.
You get nothing.
Mortal Kombat, Batman, and Nintendo. That's what I got a boner over. Fable, I got a little bit of a boner over Fable too.
You got a chub?
Fable as well, not Fable 2. But Fable 2 was alright.
Fable TOO.
Fable 2 also.
It's Fable 2 also
as well.
as well edition.
So, goodbye, listener.
Bye. Goodbye.
See ya.
Have a good dummy run
Bye,
coming
Randall.
soon.
We'll think
I'll
of
come over
something.
and do a dummy run. We'll film it.
That'd be awesome.
Once I figure out how to do some filming stuff, then
Speaking of
we'll
filming, I brought my camera and never set it up, so
Nice.
I thought it'd be cool to have actual video footage of Joe on drugs, but
Nah, forgot. Guess not. Oh well.
bye, people.
Oh well.
See you, Jay, Chris.
Bye.
Good seeing you.
Bye guy.
See
Bye.
you, Joe. I'll see you soon.
It's good.
Whenever you get discharged.
Okay, go fuck yourself.
Winks, winks.
Bye.
This won't be in any order compared to the actual.
Nah, we'll just fucking skim
conference,
through 'em
but,
quick.
what the hell? Hyrule Warriors is coming out.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, they showed some more stuff, and they showed some more stuff
Tons of
for
playable
it.
characters for it.
That looks
Splatoon, new
Splatoon
game.
looked really cool.
yeah, that
man.
New IP. Like it reminded me of the Blob, but
4 versus 4.
4 and
Oh, I
4.
thought it was five on
No,
five.
4 and 4.
4 and 4.
Okay.
4 versus 4.
Tom
Like
Clancy was 5 on 5.
paint. Yeah, it was a paintball like shooter-esque kind of
Yeah,
thing.
yeah. Like
where you
could
turn into a squid.
right, and you can shoot other people, but the main idea is to shoot
The
The ground,
landscape.
claim as
you.
much territory as you can.
Yeah,
It seems really cool. I
does.
think it'll be fun as
The
shit.
coolest thing is it's developed by Nintendo. Like
Yeah.
that's not a third-party game. They're developing it in-house.
yeah.
No,
I think
it
is
looks really, really cool.
Pretty cool.
The Mario Maker, so you can make your own Mario levels in 8-bit or in the new like revised kind of style.
Right.
So you can do what people have already been doing for like a little while, but now you can do it yourself and attempt to try it and screw it up, just like everybody else will.
Yep. This wasn't in the Nintendo Direct, but Stealth Incorporated 2 is coming exclusively to the Wii U,
Very cool.
which is weird because the first game didn't show up on the Wii at all.
Yep.
Earlier, no. You're saying
Shovel Knight is finally releasing June 26th.
Shovel Knight.
Yes.
Yeah.
From Yacht Club Games, made up of a bunch of former Way Forward people.
Oh, cool. Yeah. Bayonetta 2, which includes Bayonetta 1,
Which
which we already kind of like knew it was happening.
like
but
if I was
they
going to
showed
get a Wii U, I'd be super stoked. But unfortunately, Bayonetta 2 isn't enough to make me be.
but
like,
it is a mature game.
So,
And they don't really do
You
too
say
much.
like this one game isn't enough. Do you realize how many awesome games are on the Wii U right now?
We were actually talking about that in the car, and it's just
There are so many worthwhile games.
I'm not discounting that, but it's just like they have to release something that could possibly drag me away from a Mass Effect 4. Like that is what it would have to be. to drag me
They
over
do
to
have
Wii U.
Mass Effect on the Wii U. They have Mass Effect 3.
Do they?
Yeah.
Yeah. It was a launch title. Mass Effect 3 was a launch title.
Yep.
Interesting.
True story. I do remember that.
Lego Batman 3 is a thing.
Oh,
Yoshi's
yeah, that was cool.
Woolly World
That
is
was
what it was.
absolutely world.
Yes.
Do you need help ordering breakfast tomorrow, or do you call down on your own?
What is there for breakfast tomorrow?
Well, I can tell you. We're on a regular diet. We have a Western omelet, cheese omelet, scrambled eggs, pancakes, French toast, blueberry.
I'll have scrambled eggs and pancakes.
Scrambled eggs? Okay.
And pancakes.
The regular kind or blueberry?
Regular.
Okay. Sides, we have bacon, turkey sausage, and or breakfast potatoes.
I will go with the sausage.
Okay. Do you want any toast? Oh, you're going to have the French toast, so, or the pancakes. That is kind of bread. Okay.
Yeah, that's good.
Do you want a fruit?
Nah, just some chocolate milk.
Chocolate milk? Okay.
Can't go wrong with chocolate milk.
No, you can't.
Alrighty. And no juice or anything?
Nah.
Okay. Sounds good. Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.
My breakfast was live on the show.
Yeah.
You would go for a sausage.
You love
Yoshi's
sausage.
Woolly World is set for a first half 2015.
It is not supposed to be like Kirby's Yarn. They just kind of took the art style-esque kind of thing.
It still looks pretty fun, though.
It looks awesome. Yeah, it looks really, really cool.
Xenoblade Chronicles X, which looks
like
insane. It just has a 2015 date. There's no first quarter, second quarter, anything like that.
Smash character. What was her name?
God, from Kid Icarus. I'm trying to remember.
Some bitch. Seemed like she had like a bajillion moves.
Petaluna or something.
Something like that. I don't know.
Kirby and the Rainbow Curse.
Well, wait, also, wasn't it just announced that you can play as the Mii's?
You can play as your Mii.
Yeah.
And there's three different
styles of Mii.
Yeah. Which I think that's awesome. Like I'm really excited for that.
I'm super excited about Kirby and the Rainbow Curse for the Wii U.
Yeah, I didn't ever think that I was going to see any
what the hell is the name of that Kirby game on the DS?
I don't even remember. But I never thought that I would see another version of that game.
Kirby's Epic Yarn.
No. That was
this
on the
was
Wii.
like
This
a line drawing thing.
This was one of the earliest DS games. Like when the DS came out and everyone's like, oh, it's a failure. This Kirby game came out where he couldn't walk. He was just stuck as a ball. And you would draw his paths with the stylus.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
Which is pretty much what this game is. Oh, Kirby Canvas Curse. If I would have read this fucking thing, I would know. Toad getting his own game.
Toad's getting his own game.
Captain Toad Treasure Tracker.
It looks like a full game of like the mini things that you would have to do in the new Super Mario U or whatever.
Yeah.
Where you kind of had to use like the 3D plane to kind of puzzle solve and get from point A to point B, but it looks like it's going to be like a full-blown game like
and
that.
It looks pretty cool. Bosses
yeah, it looks awesome.
And everything.
Looks really cool.
The 3DS is going to be getting Gunman Clive 2. The first one was a pretty solid game, so getting a sequel there. Going down a list of motherfucking games. Fantasy Life is coming from Level 5.
That could be cool.
So that could be a nice little thing right there. Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney Trilogy.
They're gonna redo everything. I'm so excited for that. That's gonna be really, really cool.
The Pokemans, Pokemon Art Academy, Theatrhythm, Final Fantasy Curtain Call.
Mm-hmm.
I loved the first Theatrhythm game. Absolutely adored it. I like the new one has like over 200 songs in the game.
Yeah.
And they're coming out with a special edition.
Of course.
I'm pissed because it's a Square Enix store exclusive.
Well,
and I hate dealing with the Square Enix store, and I hate the fact that they ship through Digital River.
Oh.
Because for this game, it's over $9 in shipping.
Wow.
For a game.
Jeez.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah.
That's a little much.
And the best part is, I signed into the Square website to order it. And then I got a notification in my email that they detected suspicious activity, and I had to reset my password.
Oh, that's
every time I log into the website, I have to change my password.
That's weird.
Dumb.
It's like, hey, you used our website. Something's obviously wrong with you.
Yeah, basically. The big one is the Zelda U.
Yes.
Oh my God, that looks so amazing.
That looks insane. insane.
Especially with the announcement that came later that all the footage that they showed in the E3 presentation was in-game footage. Like,
yeah,
holy shit! Like that looks so good.
That looked ridiculous. They essentially said that it's going to be very non-linear, so you can essentially like run around and do things like Skyrim-esque kind of like.
I'm not a big Zelda fan. I mean, I've played a couple of them, but that always bothered me that
everything was like go to this point, then that point, then that point.
Right. It's just like I never understood why I couldn't just
go.
Yeah, just go. And so now I get to be able to do that. That is awesome.
I'm really excited for that.
I think they took a cue from A Link Between Worlds.
Yeah.
Because that one, if I have the name right, I probably fucked it up.
No, that seems right.
But they made it really open-ended because you could get a bunch of items just in the very beginning and pick what path you want to make. The beginning was somewhat linear, but as you went further in the game, it opened up where you could do dungeons in whatever order you wanted.
Yeah.
The 3DS character was Palutena. That's her name. And it looked like they teased a dark Kid Icarus as well.
Yeah, that's what it looked like at the end of that trailer thing. I think aside from that, I think we got everything.
Yeah, I think we covered everything. Nintendo is holding an E3 sale on the eShop.
Oh, shut up, Nintendo. Don't do that to me.
Well, it's not for the regular Wii.
I know.
It's for the Wii U, which you might not have much longer.
No. And that's what makes me so upset, too, because it's like he knows that I want one, and he brought one to my house, and he just left it there. So it's like sitting there just taunting me. Like,
maybe he
look
gave it to you.
No. Because he even said, he was like, oh, well, you know, like, if the store... Because he borrowed it from the store. And he's like, well, if the store, like, forgets about it, like, I'll sell it to you cheap. I'm like...
But games on sale right now: Super Mario Brothers, Mario World,
we
Sonic
should probably
Lost
edit
World.
that part out of the podcast.
No, I'm leaving it in.
What did they say?
No.
Oh, no, the fact that he just borrowed one from the store. No, not from GameStop.
Oh.
From the other store, from the video game store.
Sonic Racing, Wind Waker HD, Legend of Zelda, Lego Games, Yoshi's Island. They're all on sale.
Yoshi's Island. Meh.
Oh, man.
I think that's everything.
I think so.
I think
this
we
was
finally...
a hell of an episode.
Well, there was a lot of stuff to cover.
Yeah.
We'll get our, like, full thoughts on everything next week, but at least now
after we digest everything.
Out
this was...
Yeah.
It was a lot.
There might be some other stuff that like trickles in as well.
I'm sure we'll see a couple of things.
All right.
Stumble out. I'm sure we'll get more information on Star Fox. There's 2 other games that are apparently confirmed that Miyamoto's working on.
Really?
Like Project Guard or something like that.
But we'll touch upon that next time.
Oh my God! What an episode! How long are we?
Oh, well over 2 hours.
Question.
Well over 2 hours.
Well out. Like how well over?
2:25.
It's not too bad. No Magfest episode, but
it's no Magfest episode.
Oh my God!
Mega
Reggie
Beardo?
says Nintendo will be breaking more news at E3 tomorrow.
Someone's calling me.
Is it Jordan?
Probably. If I had to bet, I would say
Project Guard and Project Giant Robot.
It's not Jordan. Hello? I'm not home. No, I'll let you know when I get back to my house. Yeah, I guess, yeah, are you staying there tonight then?
So what's up, Jacob?
Okay. Well then, yeah, we'll roll with that. I'll let you know like when I'm getting back to the area.
Shower.
Yeah, I saw that.
All right.
Yeah.
Sorry I couldn't make it.
It's okay. I mean,
I just don't like you.
yeah. Well, I figured. We had beer and barbecue there.
Sorry about that.
Gross.
Gross.
Who is that?
My bass player.
Fuck him.
Yeah.
Ruining our show.
Sorry.
Hyrule Warriors is going to be the shit.
Yeah.
I don't know what else we can talk about. That's like everything.
We're done. Stick a fork in it. We're
we
done.
Went stupid long. We're going to do Mega Beardo's The Ledjent of Zelda. Beardomusic.bandcamp.com. Check that out. Get all his music. It's a name your own price, so you could either grab it for free or give him money for his awesome work. chances are I'm just gonna grab it for free. If I'm home, I fucking hope I'm home by Friday so I could actually edit this and post it.
You might be able to, maybe. We'll see.
But
We shall see. If not, maybe it'll go on Saturday.
so, since we actually have a guest with us, Jacob, final words for our audience.
Not really. I mean, yeah, fuck.
You could do better than that.
Yeah, I know.
That's where I'm ending the episode.
No. I won't.
Ashley,
I won't accept it.
Ashley, any final words?
Not gaming related.
Tell us about Game of War and the $55 you've spent on it so far.
Yeah, it's all right. I spent $20 on Star Wars Tiny Death Star. All right, not gaming related, but seriously, everybody needs to go up on Kickstarter and support the Reading Rainbow app, which is now broke. I think it's $2 million now. I think
That's a good cause.
It's a good cause.
Get Reading Rainbow back in schools.
And if it gets, damn it.
Sorry about that.
Yeah, I know they said that if they hit 5 million, they're going to bring it to game consoles.
It will come to game consoles.
Game consoles?
Which I think is imperative.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah,
That's very cool.
Take a look. It's in a book. It's Reading Rainbow.